was a moment when you
William Pridemore, buddy. Anthony Fishy friends. Appreciate y'all coming in. Everybody else, if you're still here, I appreciate everybody. Bates and Fishing Trucker, buddy. Angler Allen, buddy. Amy, love you, Amy. Anthony, it's great seeing you. Anthony Fishy friends. Anthony T was in here earlier. Y'all, this is a stream. Might go 15 minutes. It might go 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't know. I've been dealing with my head problems ever since my last stream. I think it was sometime Friday. But it ain't been a good day. Ain't been a good last night. It ain't been a good several days. Anthony, like I say, man, I don't know. I'm gonna try making at least a couple hours, but I don't know, man. Mike Davis, where in the heck have you been, man? I've been asking everybody about you. I'm scared you came down with the illness and left us. Nobody has seen you. Yeah, I appreciate it, Alan. Yeah, like I say, Jay is supposed to come up, but if anybody wants to come on the panel, help Catfish out tonight, I could really use some help because my head, man, what bothers me when I try to get to thinking or anything, and as much as I can keep off my brain, the better off I am. Today in school with Lucas was really hard on me. But it's affected me. I got the guitar out and tried picking a little bit, and I can't even, it bothers me to try picking on the guitar because trying to remember the notes and stuff. So I don't know. Bob, how you doing? Appreciate you, Bob. Driving the bus. I was wondering what happened to you, Mike. I hope you're doing okay, buddy. Mike Davis, y'all need to go check his videos out. Singing. He's a bus driver in Vermont. Man, Mike used to be with me. Anytime you sing Catfish Cherry, Mike Davis was in there. Hope everybody's doing good, y'all. And like my banner says, y'all, I appreciate last week. It was an awesome birthday. And Angler Island, buddy, I don't know. Is this going to be hat night again, or Angler Island had everybody up here wearing hats last week? Says we got 8 people in the room right now. Let's see if I can call off. I know Amy, Sand Creek Aquatics too, Mississippi. Anthony Fishy Friends is in California. That's what I need. Give my brain a workout. Mike Davis in Vermont. Kaler's Aquatics in Tennessee. I think it's Cleveland, Tennessee. Angler Island, Nashville, Tennessee. See who else we've had in here. There's Angler Island knocking on the door. Right. Gotta have your head, you know.
I got it, buddy. I hope everybody's having a good night.
Well, I tell you, I'm hoping to get on here and have a good night.
Terry, I sure am. I sure am worried about you, buddy. I hope you get to feeling better.
I don't know what's going on, Alan, but it's getting worse lately. William Pridemore. I'm probably wrong. I'm wanting to say Williams from. I'm probably not even close. I'm wanting to say Williams from Chicago. Bates and Genetics, I can't remember. Fishing Truckers. Oh man, Wisconsin, I think. But yeah, Alan, I don't know what's going on, buddy. Still in you, New Jersey. Fish on. I can't remember. Fish on might be Wisconsin. I think one of those two might be Michigan. Who knows? Oh, man. Hey, he changes old son now, huh?
Old son? What about it, old son?
Hey, Kenny.
Thought about you today.
Did you?
Yeah, I went out and went to the spot. I was down there fishing, and I had about, I don't know, about a dozen. I had about a dozen and a half minutes left, and I wasn't gonna go today. I was actually going to go
Tom Kelly, buddy.
Fishing, but you know, the wind was up this morning, and I didn't want to have to drive like an hour to go walleye fishing and take a chance not catch anything because of the wind. And so I went down to the spot down here close and went, and man, I got into a big old mess of bluegill, and I hung into some handful of really good crappie.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
It was chilly out there today. Foxy. Anybody want to get on the panel, grab your hat and come on up.
Grab your hat and come on up.
Yeah, that's good, man. All the crappie, was they measuring?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Them crappie that I caught a handful of them, and every one of them was in between 12 and no, I'll take it back. One of the smaller ones was almost 12, and but the biggest one was he was right at 13.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Was they black
so
nose?
12 and 13. Do what now?
Or was they black nose?
Three of them were. The other two
Three
was white crappie.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I had a great time. We fished and had a great time. My dad come down there for a while, and man, I caught Terry. I caught probably uh, I probably caught 30, close to 30 fish, and I'm gonna
Well,
say he probably caught 15.
well, that's awesome.
The bluegill are really on right now down there.
That's
I mean,
good.
big bluegill.
Ben
We're
D.
talking about
Crafts, Buddy Muppet, love y'all.
we're talking 6 to 8 inch bluegill.
Really?
Big
You know,
bluegill.
I've been seeing a lot of big bluegills being caught on Facebook right now. They're catching some monsters out there in different places.
They are, and that's one reason why when I go in November and December, especially right around Thanksgiving, I love going fishing with that fresh bait with minnows, and so I'll minnow fish really hard the month of November. In like the first couple of weeks of December, I'll minnow fish real hard, and the reason why I'll do that is because a lot of people in this area don't realize the crappie are always behind on Old Hickory Lake. Percy Priest, the crappie will come on in hard, but it always takes, for some reason, traditionally, since I've been old enough to know, and I'm 40 years old, and I've been crappie fishing since I was a teenager, and traditionally, year in and year out, the crappie have always been behind on this lake, and I
Yeah.
don't know why.
Well, it's gotten so mild lately too. This water's a lot warmer, and it's cooling down a lot later than it used to.
Yeah, but I'll tell you something though, Terry. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. We got Old Hickory Lake right here, and then we got Percy Priest Lake, just right on the other side of the city. So we're in between two lakes here, and one lake comes in. Like I can go to Percy Priest and I can catch crappie in the end of October, whereas I go to Old Hickory and start fishing in October, and I can't find a crappie.
Well, if you think that price, though, you're fishing more like a giant pond, though. It don't get it ain't got the
Well,
cumberland running through it.
yeah, I never thought of it that way. You just taught me
Yeah.
something. You just taught me a mind. Yeah, I didn't even think of it that way, Terry.
Price has got a lot of pressure, and plus it's like fishing just imagine a giant pond. You can actually pretty well time your fish on price easier to catch than you can Old Hickory
Yeah,
because it pretty well stays the same year in, year out.
you're right. You just taught me something. Yeah.
But I used to go out and catch crappie all winter long at Priest. Once they do move out of the shallows, get up there and tight line the minnows in the treetops and stuff up in the Hamilton Creek area, and you could just load your boat up.
But I love them. I know I like to eat them.
Oh, I do too. Believe me.
That's like him. That's like him ones that I kept and brought home in three that I kept. Man, I just bag them single because I can pull them out one at a time because I'm the only one that eats them here at my house. So I just bagged them single. So I got 3 bags sitting there. I just pull them out, and they're good sized crappie. So I can, I can eat one of them and then one of them big bluegill, and that with some sides will fill me up.
I haven't ate no fish so long. I'm about ready to go get me a mess of crappie, even if they do have worms in them.
One of them that I cleaned today. He had a little bit of worm in him, and I
Yeah.
just cleaned him out really good. But here's the thing, though. I was talking to a buddy of mine that's he's a professional guide, and he's got his captain's license. And he told me, he said, man, man, them even if they do have worms in the meat, he said you fry it and you cook it good. He said it ain't gonna hurt you.
All right. Now they say it's all right to eat. I'm just
Yeah.
once I get something in my head, it's in my head. If I'm
Well,
not the one cleaning the fish and looking at them and everything, I would never give it a second thought.
yeah. Well, I'm the same way. I'm the same way as you. I'm like that. If I eat somewhere and I get sick after I eat it, if I eat there and I get sick,
Can never
I'm
eat it
done.
again.
I'm done. I can't eat. I can't eat there
That's
no
why
more.
I am. GRB, let me catch up on everybody. GRB, Swampy Acres still in you. Mainsail Furs and Fins. Tom Kelly in the house.
Tom
Tom
Kelly.
Elvis Kelly, y'all.
Tom Elvis Kelly. Tom, I'm sitting here having me a beer, and I'm just celebrating the day of fishing.
And we got another hat man in here. Look at there.
There he is, Daniken.
Oh, man, I love that hat. Thank
That's
God.
okay. Get a big bass right there, baby.
The Rapping King. Oh.
What's going on there, Angler Allen?
Oh, just hanging out, man. Just relaxing. How are you?
I'll say, man, just chilling.
Tom, wish I was fishing. Yeah, we got to get Tom hopefully in some fish, man. I got to get myself straightened out one way or the other. GRB. What is it? Think go and eat worms.
Worms don't bother me.
Good source of protein, man.
That's right. Just fry them up.
What it is, it looks like it might be rolled up too tight. It's
really too tight.
Man, I'll tell you what, it is cold here in Oregon tonight again.
I tell you, it's chilly here, and I think it's another cold front tonight, ain't it, Alan?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I ain't used to cold, man. I don't like it.
What it is, this has got it locked down, holding it, but you gotta.
What's he messing with over there, Alan?
Do what, buddy?
I said, what's he over there messing with?
I don't know what he's messing with. He got something he's messing
with. Coach Plays came in. They got their house, and he's trying to move stuff out, and that's some old carpet straps, but looks like they got it wound up too tight, and it's stuck. They can't get it to pull out. So they're loading their truck.
Tell Coach congratulations.
Yeah, he's outside. I'll tell him when he gets back.
Good.
I know they're tickled pink.
Well, I'm tickled for him.
And he'll be tickled pink. Those monthly bills start rolling in.
I know that's right.
He hadn't experienced any of that.
Yeah,
but he starts getting up electric and water. And
they think it's just a house note. It don't work that way.
Yeah. I moved out of my apartment, bought my house when I was 24 years old, moved out of my apartment. And, buddy, I was all gung-ho. And then when in reality hit me of being a homeowner, you know, you got to fix it. You got to do that.
Something never stops.
Yes, sir. It slapped me real quick.
LP lurking. Y'all, if I miss anybody, I apologize. Kenny, what have you been up to, buddy?
just working around here, dude, getting stuff done.
Tom Kelly, you don't want up on the stream, buddy. We don't ever get to see Elvis.
Elvis is in the house.
Tom Elvis Kelly.
He's getting more like who was that? Oh man. Who was it, Kenny? One made the planes and everything. Went and walked off the face of the earth back in the old days. He invented that, what was it, the gray goose or something like that? You know who I'm talking about. He died an old man. He was a famous actor back in the earlier days and stuff. Who was it, John?
I'm trying to think of it. I can't think of it, man.
He was rich and everything, but man, when he disappeared, he just disappeared. Time about to fall asleep. Man, I'm going to drive myself crazy now until I figure that out.
What movie was he in?
Well, he designed like that big plane. What never did really use it, or they flew it just right over the top of the.
Are you talking about Lundberg or Lindbergh or whatever his name was?
No, it wasn't Lindbergh. My goodness, man, that drives me crazy. And that's what I need, something to get on my brain.
Kirk Douglas.
No. No.
Here we go.
I'll think of it by the time I get off here.
Swampy Anchors.
Hired use. There you go, GRB. Thank you. Hired use, y'all.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
GRB, you saved a lot of pressure on my brain. Check that head out, Swampy.
This is my out picking the garden hat.
I hear that.
Kenny's wearing his water changing hat.
That's good. That's an awesome hat, dude.
Angler Allen wearing his beer drinking hat.
Oh, son.
You see that there, Terry?
What
I didn't
that?
want to net my Oscar to put her in this tank behind me, so I grabbed her. Man, she got me 6 spines all the way in the palm of my hand and got me here with the side.
Wow, man.
Yeah, slowly started getting
Those fish, man, they can be mean, can't they?
Them Oscars? Yeah. At times.
Unreal.
Mine are getting pretty big in that 150-gallon tank by themselves.
Yeah. Stupid top chat didn't get it. Get him in.
And that Placo I got in the tank with him, he's getting that thing's getting pretty big too.
We'll see y'all. Love you. I'll probably be back again tomorrow.
So what you been doing, Swampy?
Get off work.
I've been doing a lot of canning lately, man. Processing.
You gonna be making any of that soap again soon?
Yeah. That's next on the list.
Oh, my wife asks me every day, is that Swampy making food? I want some of that soap.
Yeah, I just picked up a new double boiler to make the soap, so.
Well, you got her hooked.
Yeah, I heard everybody's been talking about that soap.
When I make soap, man, my house smells like it for days.
Well, it ain't a bad smell, luckily. So,
what kind did she get? Did she get the lavender?
it was lilac. What was it, lilac lavender or something?
Lavender hibiscus.
What is it?
Lavender hibiscus. That's that
Yeah,
good. That was that goat. That was that goat.
Spruce goose. That's right, BND. O'Keeney's hat goes right in with that aquarium in the back.
Actually, I just set this one up. I restaked it today. I put all the African cichlids downstairs, and I brought up a bunch of South Americans for that too.
I've been
so
trying
now everybody's adjusting and telling who's boss and all that stuff. It'll take a couple of days and it'll settle down.
That's pretty tank. Happening, buddy.
I've been trying to open the store through Facebook, but I'm having a lot of difficulty. Every time I go in there and try and set something up, it says I already got something set up. So, trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that Facebook.
Great, good to see you, buddy.
Terry, I'm gonna jump off here. I gotta go. I'm on vacation. I've been on vacation for the past few days. Vacation.
Oh, that's right, Alan. I forgot about that. Y'all gonna fish tomorrow?
I'm still doing electrical work on the side, but hey, I'm gonna get off the phone. Y'all have a good one. Y'all stay safe.
Good to see you, man.
Appreciate you, Alan.
See ya.
Good to see you.
Swampy, was you saying something, buddy?
Yeah, I was talking about trying having difficulties trying to set up a marketplace through
Oh,
Facebook.
yeah. I don't know anything about any of that on Facebook. I
So
heard people has a lot of good luck selling on there.
yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing with my soaps. I'm just trying to find a place to
Hey,
market
Jeff.
it, whether it be like a selling site or something. Maybe Etsy. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But every time I set it up,
Hey, hang on. I'm sorry. It's probably me.
every time
Pepperland Creek, Fisherman.
It was me. Sorry. Ah!
What's going on, GS?
Just got off of Diego's.
Yep, I was there.
Am I low? Can you
No,
hear me
you're good.
good?
But now you sound
Now
great.
you're good.
I had I figured out how to turn my volume up, I think. Ooh, somebody's been canning.
yep.
That's awesome.
Oh, swampy.
I love to can. I just don't ever have time to can. Or I guess let me correct myself. I don't make time to can. I could do it. I
Stay
have done it.
busy.
I've got a bunch of jelly left over. I had canned a bunch of jelly for Granny. Granny passed away, and I still have all that jelly. Muppet,
You
you know,
they said mason jars they're out of mason jars until next year. That
and if you find them, they're expensive.
I bet they are with them being out of them.
I
But
actually
I
Well, I'll
walked
tell you
into.
what. With the gear we're fixing to have, I need masonry jars for something other than cannon.
what's that?
I got a funny
Oh,
feeling I'll be needing to have some drinks this year, boys and
no
girls.
doubt. Okay, goodbye, you.
Actually, I walked into a Goodwill the other day and actually picked up a whole Chewy box full of them for $7. There
I
had
tell
to
you,
be
Mason
like
jars.
8 cases in there.
Oh
anybody
wow.
sees them, they need to buy them because they said it won't be no more till next year.
I wonder why.
They said everybody during this pandemic,
Pandemic.
everybody is canning.
The whole COVID thing's got everybody pandemic and like trying to be a homestead and stuff like that and canning and
You know
preserving.
what else? You know what else they ran out of? Deep freezers.
Yeah,
Everybody went out and bought a deep freezer. I'm
they're
And
in
they,
even.
they ran out of
another one.
ammunition too.
Yeah,
Ammunition. You can't even get heating systems for your house right now.
yeah.
No, I
Generators,
had.
can't get a generator.
Mm-mm.
I had to get a new washer and dryer for the house, and literally they were on back order for like 8 weeks.
Peplin said he's got hundreds and hundreds of, I guess, the mason jars.
Yeah, me too. I
eBay,
got
give us a link.
boxes.
No, I've got a bunch of them as well. I got them given to me for Christmas a few years back when I was doing a bunch of them and never opened the boxes. But uh, Kenny, you need to get you one of those homemade or not homemade, but little steels. You know, to make what do you call it?
Moonshine.
Moonshine,
Moonshine. Moonshine.
It's
There you go.
you need a copper
a
still.
little snip.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I made
We,
some wine
we have
2 years ago.
we have one of them on here on the homestead. We
Oh
don't use
yeah.
it often. We don't
Is
use
it
it often.
a little one or a big one?
And it's decent size.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Where are you at?
Pennsylvania.
Oh shit, you're too far from me.
What you
Well,
mean? That's nothing, Jess. Just hop in the car and go. Trust me, I wouldn't steer you wrong. It'd take you about from right there. You'll be there in about 18, 19 hours.
yeah. Okay. No, I
Put
don't
it
need
on
that from
cruise
you,
control,
Kenny.
huh?
Now, if you'll come get me, I'll ride with you.
Really?
yeah.
hey, you don't
Don't
joke
don't
with them.
threaten me
I'm
like that
not.
right now, girl.
I'll go with you.
Hey,
Well, then we'd have to start up at Father Fish and work our way up to Joey up in Hattrick.
That's right. That's
We'll
right.
stop the Swampy Mall, go from Fish all the way up the East Coast this time. Hit
Run,
all
Right.
the ones
run
I
up
missed.
the East Coast, huh?
Yep.
Right up the East Coast.
I'm
I
game.
think I think Kenny's just looking for an excuse to go on another trip.
Well, Foxy's an hour north of me,
Wow.
and she's
Nice.
she's she's about a half, maybe half hour from the state line.
Do it right though. You got to do at least 2 weeks, man, so you can take your time and just cruise up.
Carver
All right.
family.
You needed an extra month. You needed an extra month.
I would have liked to. I'd like to still been on the road right now.
Pennsylvania's a quick trip from Louisiana. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Roxanne, what you calling quick, girl?
Even to the other side of the state for me is like a 6 hour drive.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
just to get to
for me,
Pittsburgh.
what is it? See, it'd be for me to get to Hot Springs, Arkansas, is a 4-hour drive,
Huh?
and that, yeah, yep. So schnizzle.
Man, when you're on the road, you got to put your foot to the metal, man. That's the only way you get anywhere.
Yeah, you got to move,
14,
man. Get that
14
cruise
hours.
control. Get that cruise control. Set it to 80, 85. You're good.
Brother, let me
Did
tell
you?
you, when I was going through Iowa, there was at one point I think I was doing 140 because I was trying to beat a tornado, man.
Wow.
You pull the cop,
Well,
pull you over.
y'all want to
Sir,
talk about motivation, make you go faster when you see a twirly thing going and you see semis flipping. That's good motivation to keep the pedal to the metal, man.
you think? You think?
I couldn't get out of there fast enough.
Shit. I'd
Wow.
have been, yeah, I don't know what I'd have been. I'd have been run. Definitely
Hold
have been
Man.
on.
run. Run. Yeah. 14, God, that's not right. Can't be 14 hours. Gotta be
Said
longer than
what?
that
Said with a heavy foot.
with a heavy foot. Flying.
That's what we'll do, Jess. We'll drive all the way up. We'll make Foxy Roxy get in the car with us, and she'll
There you
drive
go.
all the way back to Louisiana with us.
There you go. There you go. That sounds like a plan.
We'll see what kind of trouble we can get in along the way.
I would imagine you get in some trouble, that's for
Stop
sure.
by Swampy and get you some shine on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Heck
right.
yeah.
Now, Craig was
Now,
swampy though. He's got that good soap, man. We'll be smelling good the rest of the trip. We might get in trouble, man.
I know,
no,
right?
if,
Then,
I want to
then get
make
down there
the
and let
moonshine.
Jess's husband throw all of you in jail.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow
No.
I'm firing up the double boiler tomorrow.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, you wouldn't want to mess with old Joe. I've seen
Yeah.
Joe's collection of guns. I don't think I'd mess with old Joe.
No.
Butcher block.
we just ended. We ended Petzonic's Diego stream talking about that. That was fun.
I actually got to go out and buy a new gun safe because I don't have enough. Because I don't have enough room in my gun safe.
We've got two. Kenny only seen one, I think. You didn't see the big one in my bedroom.
No, the one he pulled out wasn't exactly small though.
No, that's the big one in the living room.
Chaplain, appreciate you.
And when I mean big, I could get in it and have plenty of room to move. They're big.
I was waiting for him to look at me and say, you feel lucky, punk?" Pull the old Clint Eastwood on me.
Right? No. He's good. He's good. He's good. Don't mess with him, but he's good.
I had a blast with him. Showed me
Right.
a good time when I was down there.
Oh,
Butcher
yeah.
running out of room, his second safe.
Yeah.
I used to have tons of them, and I got rid of a bunch of them.
He just traded, I don't know why, but he traded an AR for another AR. So I guess
So,
the AR he traded, one had, I don't know, something. I don't get into it. I got my gun. I'm good.
Well, that piece he showed me was a sweet gun.
Was it the AR?
Yeah, I wouldn't call that a gun though. That's a weapon.
Yeah,
yeah.
that was the AR.
That's a weapon.
It,
That's not.
it looked
That's
like a
beyond gun
machine
now.
gun.
That's considered a weapon.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to get my AR in like 6 weeks.
Oh wow. It's neat. They're neat. All the different things you can add to them and interchange. They're neat.
I'm putting a tripod on mine and
Uh
probably a nice night vision scope,
huh.
a day vision, night vision scope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta bring. Gotta bring Kenny. Giggles. Yeah. Coast to coast. Yeah. Roxanne. Yeah.
Coast to coast.
I've never been up further than Arkansas. Well, I take that back. I did go to Missouri to Branson, but I don't remember it.
I always wanted
That
to
was
go to Branson. We lost
it's
Kenny.
it's tourist
Yeah,
catfish.
I
I don't
I
know, but
figured
like I
it's
said, I've
probably
never.
like Gatlinburg and stuff.
Yeah, it I don't know. I would rather see the
We
countryside
get it.
and that type of stuff.
That one
I
did it.
mean, we had fun. I didn't do it. You did it. I didn't do it. Like I can't get it right.
Uh,
And
That
I'll
one.
tell you right
No,
now, Roxanne, that
that
would
one.
be a
There we
blast.
go.
The next trip I take, I will be bringing Danny, and that would be a trip you two in a car for 3 hours.
Yeah.
There would be a lot of laughing, I'm afraid.
Landon would be able to pick y'all out. Butcher Block
Did you
said
get
he'll
any
jump
more
on for
lines
a
of
few.
guppies, Jeff?
that's good,
Um,
Butcher. Fishy mine, appreciate it.
I don't.
Step on
I
up,
don't
Butcher.
think. I mean, I've got some new ones that I'm fixing to buy, but I don't think I have anything new. Oh, I do have new, but they're not guppies. I bought some carbenzas.
What? You have a cichlid in your house now?
I
I
What
say
do.
the heck?
what?
I do. But I bought them for a specific reason.
Fishy
All right,
mine,
guys.
appreciate you.
Hey, Joe, I don't know if you can hear me, Joe, if you're at home there tonight, but you might as well get a 150 bought now because we've got the bug for cichlids.
Hat Trick Farms.
Yeah, I bought them so that they would eat those scuds. My
How you doing, Hat Trick?
I got overrun with scuds in two or three of my tanks.
They're eating the heck
And
out of them, ain't they?
yes, they are. But
Now they're going to breed.
well, the boy that I bought last night, I don't think he feels too good. So I gotta clean the tank tonight and medicate him or medicate the tank. He's just sitting at the top, just chilling. I don't think they do that normally, do they?
Is Foxy still here?
No,
Butcher
she's in
Block.
chat.
Whoa, hold on. Hey, hold on one sec. I got like a lot of distortion in the microphone. Hold on. I'll be back.
Sound good on this end.
Yeah, it sounded good on mine.
Yeah, I thought he was fine.
Hey, Kenny,
But
so that's
if
not
he's hanging
normal,
up
is
with
it?
how long's he been in the tank? Just since last night?
Yep.
You see any signs like ick or fungus or anything on him?
No.
I wouldn't
No.
medicate then. I wouldn't
Um,
medicate yet.
Yeah, not
last
until you see something on him.
last night he went and hid, and today he's out, but he's up at the top,
So the other one that's in there must
just
be
chilling.
dominating him, making him. You must have two males or something,
I don't know. I might.
because those curbensis will get gnarly with each other when there's more than one male in the tank.
Oh, well then I might have another male.
Just
Um,
keep an
Hey,
eye on him. I'll bet you if you watch him, every time he goes down there to the bottom, the other one chases him back up there. Is what's going on.
What's
oh,
up, Catfish?
Butcher Block, how
okay.
you doing, buddy?
I'll watch.
I am good.
I had to pull
What's going
a
on,
peacock
Bobby?
gudgeons out of that tank.
What's up?
Appreciate you coming up, Butcher.
They did not like my peacock gudgeons didn't like them,
Is that
but
a
they ran.
is that a fish on the top of that hat? Just making sure.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
That, that's his lucky fishing hat.
It looks like a lizard.
Hey, Butcher,
I thought
The
it
Vikings
was
and
a.
the Patriots are starting to make a comeback, baby. 3 in a row for the Vikes. You all got another win last week. We're climbing back up into the playoff race, bro.
Did Vikings play Sunday?
They did and they won.
Who was
Monday
Yeah,
they?
they
night,
won.
Monday
Who was
night
they playing?
football at Chicago.
The
How about
Vikings.
the? How
Wow.
about the?
The
How about
Vikings
that
won your
fourth
boys some
quarter
money.
play from Arizona?
Oh man.
That catch.
Oh yeah, that was
That
great,
catch
dude.
was unbelievable. That
I
dude
don't.
had
I
some
don't know
DeAndre
what.
illegal
I don't know
Hopkins
what.
hops.
deserved his paycheck. That's for sure.
I don't know what was better. The ability from Murray to try and to escape the pressure and then roll out and throw that put that throw downfield accurately,
That
or the
that
catch
pass was it was unbelievable.
And it had to have been 50, 55 yards in the air,
in the air. Yeah, yeah, because
Yeah,
he threw it from
like the 40,
the
49 or
opposite.
48-yard line.
I was gonna say he let it fly from like the opposite 47,
It
which
was
is like
it. I could not believe he got it into the end zone from there like that.
That was a
While under
heartbreaker
pressure,
for him.
mind you.
under pressure on the run.
yeah. I think there was like 1 second left on the clock.
I got to stop talking about it, man. If we had a quarterback like that, man, I'll tell you, Vikings would probably go somewhere.
Yo, he's pretty quick. He's pretty fast.
Cousins,
We could have had him and a few other of those boys coming up through, but no, we have to jump on Kirk Cousins for
He looks like
$90 million.
he looks like a running back that can throw the ball.
Kenny, you can't argue as long as you're winning, man.
I think
I will argue
it's,
because if the reason we're winning is because we put the ball in Cook's hands as it should be, man. Believe me, if we have to rely on Kirk Cousins to take us to the promised land, we are in trouble, brother.
I don't know. My team looks horrible this year. My whole division looks horrible this year.
hey, I got a new lure I'm gonna try out this weekend. I bought one of those like realistic lures, like they make all those like mouse, like the realistic, like those. I bought the rat lure, so I'm actually gonna try that out. I bought the rat and I bought a spider, so it should be interesting.
A spider, like a
Yeah,
spider.
Come
yeah,
on
like
up, Patrick.
tarantula lure. It's like a big. I'm not even kidding. It's like half the.
Roxanne.
It's huge. It looks like a big. It looks like a big tarantula. It looks like a big rubber spider.
There's
Oh no!
Kenny's
Hold your
home.
ears. Hold your ears.
Headphone users take warning.
It's hat stream again, hat trick.
Oh Lord.
I'm changing my hat.
Oh
I
my
tell
God!
you,
Hang on.
catfish. Those are the weird. Like, it's the weirdest looking lures I've ever seen because it literally looks like a little rat in a. But I've heard it works good, so we're gonna find out this weekend.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Hi.
People have said that spider actually works like really good. So
There's Swampy. Oh,
Philadelphia. See, Philadelphia lost this week, didn't they?
They did, and we're still in first place.
he's in first place.
right,
Vikings. That's the problem with my Vikings. We're in the wrong division. If we were in Swampy's division, we'd be leading the pack right now.
Yeah, right.
you know what too? I blame Peterson for a lot of those losses.
I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. Foles been acting a little. Well, not Foles. Foles is hurt for the Bears. He's out. He's done. But
Well, I think that's where Philadelphia's problems started
yeah,
when they got rid of Foles, man.
they should. Well, they put all that money on Wentz, and he was looking pretty good up until he got hurt.
Yeah, that knee injury for him is what I think did him in. I think it messed with his head. I think it messed with his head. I think he's played timid ever since he came back. I think he's afraid of hurting that knee again.
Yeah, but you know what, guys? I bet you he takes another season off, like when he's got the summer or whatever
Well,
coming up. He'll get back to shape.
yeah, but he ain't gonna have a couple weapons this year that he had in the back in the past. Like Alshon Jeffries is on his last year of his contract. Deshaun Jackson's on his last year.
And
But
they're gonna try and get young too. They're gonna try and draft receivers this year. I guarantee it.
they picked up 3 receivers last year in the draft, and they got Fulgham.
Yeah, Fulgham and Rager are pretty good.
They
Those two
picked up
guys.
Rager last year.
Those two guys can play.
This year on the draft, they picked him up this year on the draft, and Fulgham was a draft pick last year, the Lions. So they wanted him last year and didn't get him.
Yeah, yeah.
What's going on, Terry? You look like you're gonna fall asleep up there, man.
Nah, man, it's like I say, it's been a rough last few days.
That ain't good, brother.
I'm enjoying just letting y'all
We're doing a little hunting
come up here and help me out.
weekend, Catfish.
Going hunting,
Yeah, we're going up north. Yeah.
man.
I
I've
didn't
been seeing some monster bucks around the house here.
Yeah, we're going up north. We're gonna see if we can get in the woods and get us a few before the season ends.
That'd be good.
Why, yes, it is, Hat Trick. Are you gonna come up with that nice hat you had the last time?
Albert, buddy, Big Easy.
Catfish. I think I'm gonna set me up a small saltwater tank.
That'd be awesome.
Oh,
I have 2 of them.
we're gonna get butchered up and running.
Nothing big. Just like maybe like a 20 gallon. 25. Nothing big.
Hey, Butcher. Butcher. That's what we all said.
What's happening, everybody?
Isn't it really how
Nothing
What's
too small.
happening, everybody?
Nothing too small. It's 100.
How's it going? I'm sorry I'm late.
Nothing too small.
I'm sorry I'm running late. I'm sorry I'm late, man.
But like,
I am very sorry.
Daniken, that's
I'm sorry, but I have peppers in my backpack. I got peppers in my backpack. Just gotta grab some peppers.
I'll say.
Oh, I got the peppers. Oh, you guys are gonna go down. Peppers. Oh, holy crap.
Miles, that thing that you did on our
My phone
thing
sucks.
was funny.
Please forgive me. But I got peppers.
Hey, can
He must have something in his
No
he must have
vinegar.
something in his
He's
peppers
got
tonight, Terry.
something.
He's got peppers.
Oh my
Those
gosh. Holy crap. I don't want to do
Man,
it.
Butcher, I'm sorry, buddy.
They've been aged.
I actually got my seed
Oh my
catalog in the
gosh.
mail today.
Can you guys see this?
Oh,
This
no.
is not very good. Please do not try this at home.
You can't see you, Miles. You need to wait till you get to your partner.
That's loud. The whole
Holy crap.
Daniken, that's usually how it starts, though, right? I'm just gonna get a small tank.
Yeah, you're going to get a small tank, and then you're going to say, that fish won't fit in here. I can get a little bigger tank.
I think
Before you know it, you got a
ate so
house full of
much.
tanks, Butcher.
that my body got immune. My stomach is like,
It'll start
like a
start
steel.
as like a 25 or
I got the hiccups.
and then it's gonna end up as 250 or 300.
Ooh.
Shoot, bro.
Holy crap.
Miles getting a lot of noise feedback on yours.
I'm sorry.
What size is that behind you, Daniken?
That one is a 135. I've got dual 135s here. Say it side by side.
Yeah, see, I had a 150. I had a 150 back in high school, and that was like kind of the perfect size for just easy maintenance and nothing too fancy.
I prefer larger tanks, man. That's
I
too
I
much
Yeah,
for the
learned
blood.
I learned the hard way that sometimes those smaller tanks are super hard
Yo, that burns.
to keep them clean and keep them like
That
the
burns, man.
bigger tanks
It's
once you
it's
set
no
them
more.
I
It's
once you
not
think
set them
when
up
efficient.
they're
you
kind
have
of
a pepper
self-sufficient.
in your backpack
Why
for
is
about a
that?
week, they get aged and they're more powerful. Big Easy, how's it going?
What's going on, Big Easy?
Hi, Trick. Woo.
yeah, it's great having Big Easy in here.
Oh, we
Definitely
got a moped.
appreciate you,
50
buddy.
Ryan,
Albert's
what's going on,
exotic.
brother?
That was
Good guy,
fire.
Gio. Hey,
You want pepper,
Where'd
bro?
Tommy go? Why is it that if a bigger tank is easier to take care of than a small one?
I got it, man.
I just think they're
because
I
your
got it.
once
parameters
it gets
just stay.
self-sufficient, it's
You got more volume of water, so you know it's easier because like a 10-gallon.
Whoa.
Let's say you forget a water change one week in a 10-gallon versus a 135. Those fish in the 10-gallon
My
are going to
tongue
be
is
in
on
trouble.
fire.
You give up on 1 week, you know.
I just
Hello,
So
everyone.
bigger
Right
volume of water.
Hey,
then.
Foxy.
Oh, we got Roxy in the house.
I just think like
Hi.
I just thought the smaller tanks that I had over the years were just like it's almost like the bigger tanks clean themselves. It's self-sustaining.
I'm waiting for the bus
Chattanooga
and my
Ed,
phone's
buddy.
gonna die, so
I guess I can see that.
I'll be back, guys.
My
All right.
30 gallon's a lot easier to maintain than my
I just
other
wanted
one,
to
so I
come
can
up and
see
eat a
that.
pepper and make the voice.
It's just weird.
All
I mean,
right, Miles. We'll
maybe
see you when you get
Yeah.
this
back.
is me. You know, maybe it was just me, but I just thought the bigger tanks are just once you set them up, they just seem like they're just
I'm gonna feel that in the morning.
easier.
Yeah, it is quite a bit easier.
Or that's what
Well,
it
plus
seems
too,
to be.
you gotta know how to like a lot of it's an underestimated kind of thing, but people don't a lot of the times, especially with the saltwater, at least what I've seen, they don't set them up right. They don't let the bacteria get going, and they don't set them up right. And then they just toss a bunch of these fish and all this stuff and all the coral and everything. You know, they toss a bunch of crap in it, and in a week, the water's cloudy and there's all sorts of issues. And it's like, well, you got to let it cycle, and you got to let it do its thing first before you start dropping everything in it.
A small tank.
Yeah, small tank. Yeah.
So do you not have to let a big tank cycle?
Hat Trick Farm still in here.
I just think that they're like, I don't know. I wouldn't like it. Just I found I was able to just put stuff in there a lot sooner in the big tanks. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, like outside.
Well, if you got a sponge, you can get a tank ready like that.
Right.
You got an old sponge.
But like the tanks outside, like my ponds outside, I just poured water in them, put everything in it, and threw fish in it.
Well, you got those
let them cycle.
heavily planted out there too, though. That helps.
Yeah. A lot of
Yeah,
the
did you let your water age at all first, or was it just fresh water?
I usually let my water sit and age for a while.
I didn't. I poured
Hey,
the water hose
neighbor.
in it, filled it up. Well, I let it
Hi,
sit for a
neighbor.
day, only so that it would clear up with the filter. And that was it.
You see what Peplock said here? He goes, Chattanooga Ed, it's not the size of your tank, it's how you use it.
I was just reading that. Chattanooga said that makes me feel better, Pep.
How you doing, Ed? Good to see you, buddy. And Brian.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You know what they say about guys with big tanks? They have lots of fish.
I wish I only had one tank.
Yeah. Okay. That's where that was going. Right. Yeah. I'll disguise it in fish lingo.
Snoop Kenny.
I tried.
What was that?
I had a 150 freshwater, and I don't know. I like the saltwater better. I do.
Yeah. You can see the fish
Danny and
better
I
with
keep
it
sweating. We're
sideways,
going to
Kitty.
set one up.
It looks like a lizard that way. If you turn it
I thought
sideways,
there
you can
was
actually tell it's a fish.
when I first came in that room, I thought there was an iguana sitting on his head. Literally.
It
Yeah, it looks
does
like a
look
big
like
So
lizard.
did
iguana
I. I
head
thought the
on.
same thing.
I was gonna say, dude, I was gonna say that's a pretty cool iguana on your head.
There you go. Now you can tell it's a fish.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
now he looks like he kind of got Robin Hood.
Kenny.
Hey, I
That's
got
a
my
pretty cool
hat.
hat.
That's all that matters, man.
That hat looks like a Final Destination accident.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
right.
awesome. That's funny.
He said it's
Play
a
that movie back on
largemouth. It
slow
looks
mo.
like a trout to me.
What is it?
It looks like a largemouth, right?
Yeah, it's a largemouth, I guess, but it looks like a trout to me from a distance. I guess the way he's got his mouth closed, kind of.
See, this way I don't have to chase tail. I'm wearing it, see?
Yeah.
Ooh. That's the one way to look at it. So the job hunting isn't going too well, man? He didn't hear me. He didn't pay attention.
Might be the hat.
The hat.
Did I miss something?
Yep. How's the job hunting going? Really?
I
Aw.
told them it might be the hat, Kenny.
Yeah, it could be.
No, it's because of wearing the hat. There you go.
You know, I think the next interview, Terry, I'm going to put that other hat on with that long hair to see if I just get hired.
Well, you probably will then.
There you go.
John, how you doing?
You think there's a lack of jobs?
In my field, there is right now. Because a lot of them, our governor just shut our state down again. Starting tomorrow, it's back to 100% shutdown.
Yeah, right now.
They're about to shut a lot more down.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
back
we're
to
shut down after tomorrow.
Tennessee has gone crazy, man.
Danica, where you? What state?
6,000 cases a day.
Portland, Oregon.
Oregon. All right. See, we're not doing too bad in Boston. We're at about, I think we're at about 700 or 800. I think every other day.
I think the other
Kaplan, is this any
day
better?
we had 1,300 new cases yesterday.
You
or
sound
the
better
day
to me,
before.
Jess. You sound louder.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
Nashville in the past 24 hours had almost 1,000 just in Davidson County.
Do you think that's correct? Do you think there's a bunch of false readings?
Well, I have friends in the medical field, and I think where the biggest discrepancy between the numbers comes in is they were telling me that this thing can stay in your system for like a month. So
Well, the other thing that's scary about this versus like normal things, you cannot become immune to it. You can have it once and it don't matter. It comes around again, you're going to get it again.
Because it
Because it's
mutates.
still mutating as it goes through the population.
As it goes through, yeah, it's doing the same thing. It's doing the same thing a flu would do. It mutates. It just, yeah. The
It's
vaccine,
getting stronger.
the vaccine should help, or at least should knock it down some. You know what I mean?
I'm not taking it.
The main
I
thing
mean,
is
the vaccine
that
really
take
wouldn't
this
work if it's
serious.
constantly mutating because they do the
That's
same thing for the
Yeah,
flu
I
shot.
won't,
exactly.
yeah.
I won't mention the states that I was in, but I will say this. I went to a few states where people were pretty lax about the face mask and taking caution. And those
Fine.
particular states now are under real bad situations.
Well,
Now, it wasn't your state, Jess. It was the northern routes that I took. There were a
Oh,
few up
really?
north.
I have relatives in Arizona, and I was talking to them, and they're there's parts of Arizona where I mean, it's like normal. It's like nothing. Like you don't have to wear a mask. There's no social distancing. They're just kind of like they are like every day. You know what I mean? There's parts of Arizona. It's weird though, because Arizona, they were telling me they do it county by county. So like one county could be really strict, and then the next county you could just walk. You walk around like the thing isn't even there. You know, it's weird.
That's how we do it in but parishes. It's parish by parish.
Yeah.
Um,
So I take it you're down Louisiana, right?
yep.
Hey, Terry, I'll be right back, dude. I'm going to re-hook up on my computer.
All right, buddy.
This phone's about
And then,
dead. I'll be right back.
All right, appreciate it.
and
Chattanooga,
then,
buddy, you want to eat some
It's
cake?
it's a tough situation. It's so fluid that it's just like it
I don't
changes.
think it's going away, but I think a
That's
lot of the tests are not
well. The problem
correct.
is though, it's just like Peplin. The problem is the hospitals are getting full.
It's
So
Well,
like I said, it's a tough situation. It's
shouldn't
like
it
shouldn't
is.
those
It's
places be getting relief? They throw them hospitals up in a week.
they're
yeah,
gonna have to do something.
it's tough. It's a tough situation. It's like
Well, I know it's a no-win situation, and I'm like Jess. I hate to. I can't see myself taking a new vaccine. What just comes out because
yeah,
Nope.
you
I'll wait on the vaccine
you
for
don't know what else it's going to damage.
That's
yeah.
right. You don't
exactly.
know what else it's going to do.
I mean,
And
the thing that worried me is they call it Project Warp Speed. So that's like,
Yeah,
like rushing. I mean, I know they're doing their due diligence and the testing and all that, but still, it's like I know they're just trying to get it out there so they can actually help. So they have something to help fight this thing. That's what they're trying to do.
this is something that takes years to test. Then they said, like Vanderbilt here, they tested 500 people. Out of 500 people, 250 actually got the vaccine. The other 250
Like
wasn't even the shot.
yeah, like a placebo or like a
Man,
control.
you're
Yeah,
just sicking 250 people. I don't like the odds there.
no,
dude. It's just like this is just tough. This is a tough spot.
Oh,
It's
it is. And I
tough.
understand they got to get something out there, but man, and the bad thing about it, they said it could be where a lot of employers can make you take that
To come back to work. Yeah.
vaccine to come back to work,
Well,
and that's
the
going to be
one thing,
bad.
the one thing I
that
want, the one thing
that's
I hope,
against your rights.
the one thing I hope a lot of people learn from this is that, like, at least, so I live about an hour south of Boston. Like, I'm like the far suburbs of the city, you know, and it's like the one thing that I hope people learn out of this is like, if you don't, like you could still do a lot of stuff remotely, like probably 40% of the traffic in Boston has been knocked down because if you can work if to me it's like if you can work remotely then just work remote like
Yeah,
if you don't need to be in the city and add to the traffic and add to the congestion
right.
already it's already a big city, so it's like if you
Yeah,
don't need to add to it, don't add to it, just work remote, like just after this is
yeah,
over, if after this is over, they should just if you can work remote, then just stay working remote. Like
yeah,
you don't need to be on the road, then don't if you don't need to be in the city for business, then don't go in. You don't have to go in there.
right. And everything
And a
now, I
lot
mean,
of big,
you've got all the, like this. I mean, you got all
Morning,
the
Becky.
video chat, video chats back and forth. So, like, if you had a meeting with somebody, you could just do it that way.
Zoom, the Zoom meetings,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Zoom.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
yeah, a
it's
lot of
who?
the large corporations are staying at home
yeah,
work if they
yeah.
Yeah,
can for their employees.
there's no need to have to drive and to go into town.
If you don't
Not
need
anymore.
like if there's a need, I understand it. But if you don't need to be in there, then just then you don't need to be in there.
Hey, Terry, do you know who this Karen Gilmore is?
I don't, Butcher. Do you
Okay.
know?
No,
I
bandwagon,
don't know
Right.
them, and I'm
bandwagon.
sorry. I
All
can't
right.
let nobody come up if I don't
Yeah.
know you.
Don't know you. Sorry.
Yeah, see, normally I would. You know what? Let me get on my computer and I'll handle that right now, Catfish. Let me
So
get on
say
my lap.
we could
Let,
get
let me.
to know you,
Let,
but you don't have
Yeah,
a
I'd love to get to know people, but
avatar or.
you can't just let
anything.
somebody pop in.
Right.
Like I said, Catfish. Let me get on my laptop and I'll handle that right now.
Right.
Yeah, some of us have learned the hard way not to just let
Yeah,
random people we don't know on the
Right.
live.
you
Boy,
can't
that
do
was
it.
fun too. That one we let up with. I was on 44 Mega, and we let that person up. Hey, girl.
Hi, Joey.
How are you?
I just waved like you can see me.
Well,
Foxy,
can you smell me?
You smell lovely.
Thank you. Well, you would.
I don't feel male heavy anymore.
We're gonna slowly take over your stream, Carrie.
That's
hey,
right.
y'all welcome to it. Believe me, I'd feel a lot better if I could just sit back and listen tonight.
Oh, don't worry. We can talk. We're good.
We keep it going. This is God, Lisa. This is the going on the 4th hour of me being on YouTube today.
I didn't feel
Yeah,
like
well, YouTube's
streaming,
heavy.
but I needed to get on here. I ain't got to see nobody since Friday.
Well,
The,
you
the
know,
long
when you came in that chat last night, I had said to my sister earlier that day, I said, you know, I've got his number and I don't know if I should text him, but I'm kind of worried about him because I haven't seen him, you know?
I've been
I keep
I've
up with
been
him. Believe me.
dealing with these heads, and it's been a
the
rough last few days. But
Yeah. Well, you're up here. We're happy that you're up
That's
here.
yeah, and
right.
believe me, I enjoy just sitting back. I text Jess earlier to
Yeah.
make sure she was coming in because if I had to get up here and not had a panel and do it tonight, I couldn't done it.
Right.
But
I
but
got you back, man. I got you.
She's
I'm
on
just
it.
trying to watch the chat line maybe, and y'all
Yep.
just have at it.
Okay. You
That
won't
could
be
be
sorry.
dangerous.
I enjoy sitting back listening and watching.
Yeah, be careful what you ask for.
Yeah.
Oh, Swampy, you're hiding too. Everybody's hiding behind their
I
apps.
Right?
Foxy had, and I was wanting Foxy to show herself. I wanted to
You
see
said
if
it
she.
was a hat panel. I can't find a hat.
Well,
I
I
don't. I
was
I'm
can't.
not wearing a hat.
I
Yeah,
was
I
wanting to
couldn't
see
find
if you got
mine.
your bangs straightened out.
No, I'm not. I'm not trusting you with my bangs no more, Terry. I learned my lesson on your birthday
I know
stream.
why she ain't getting up here.
Oh.
yeah,
I
the longest the longest stretch I've ever been live for I think was 13 hours.
Oh
Woo.
wow.
That's a long
I haven't been
time.
involved in one of those.
Yeah, I did a 12 yeah, it was 13 in total, but like 12, probably 12 actually productive hours. So
That's
12
a cakewalk for Griffin, and
Me and
Yeah.
Miles did that one night. I did an 8 hour long stream, and then he took over and he did another 5.
Yeah.
I I
Well,
was
it's
in
like a
most
month
of that
ago,
just because it
Miles did like a 24-hour stream too.
I did it was rough. I had everything set up too. Like I had made like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and just set it in the fridge. It was it was like I was like I ended the stream and oh dude, I felt like the Tin Man in with with no oil. It was bad. Like I couldn't even get up. It was bad.
Yeah.
I'm not prepared enough to make 3 meals ahead.
No, no doubt. Me either. Me
Not
either.
happening.
I'd have to let everybody else take over, me go run and eat, and then come back.
I mean, coffee?
Yeah. Right.
I can muster that.
I always
Like
make too
I.
much.
Whenever I'm doing a stream like that, it's like I set it up to the point where like when I end, I'm gonna be set up to go to sleep and like
Yeah.
sleep.
You're way too organized for me. I'm a fly by the
Well,
seat of my
I try
pants
and
kind of
I
girl.
try
I
and
am too.
I try and plan it out. I try and plan it out too, because like a lot of the long streams that I do, I donate the ad revenue and the super chats to charity. So we've done a couple of those.
Awesome.
Well, that
hey
is
Butcher, how
awesome.
did that one guy's wife ever get from the auto accident?
He's good, man. He's back to work. She's out of the hospital and doing well.
That's
They were they were
good to hear.
were that was a bad one, man.
Yeah.
It took her a week to get out of the hospital, I think, or 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
To
It
Yeah.
have
was
a car
bad,
wreck.
dude. Yeah, a friend of mine he blew a tire out doing like 75 on a highway, and rolled
Yikes, that scares me.
and
Yeah.
rolled his
Wasn't
truck.
they on vacation or something, Butcher?
They were coming back from vacation, and they blew the tire out doing 75, and it rolled like 3 times, and he had his wife and his little daughter in the truck with him.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, he 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 broke it cracked 2 ribs, broke his wrist, dislocated his elbow and shoulder, and she was in rough shape. I think she broke both her legs. She was
Oh,
she was in she was in IC. She broke both her legs. She punctured a lung, cracked like 5 ribs, broke and dislocated both arms, and she was in ICU for like 5 days. It was bad. It was a bad accident.
golly. What about the kid?
She minor. Luckily, she had the what do you call those, like the 5-point harnesses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I'm talking about those
yeah, the
seat,
car seats that have
uh,
the.
the new the new car seats where they have like 4 points of contact now. It's
Yeah.
They
basically,
Yeah,
have
it looks
actually
like
five.
yeah, it
A
looks like a
5 point harness.
yeah, it
I
looks like a
have like 5 kids.
yeah, it looks like a NASCAR. It looks like a NASCAR, seat. It's
lock in.
fucking
Yeah,
Yeah.
my, the
right.
kid the kid minor bumps and bruises.
Wow.
Minor
Praise
bumps.
God.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
it was bad, man. She spent probably 2 weeks, at least a week in ICU, and then another week or two in the hospital.
Wow.
It was, and then she had I think 6 surgeries to put bones back together the way they were supposed to be.
well.
It's rough.
See that, Joey, that stuff that bothers me, like when I'm hauling my big rig, that scares me. You get on the freeways and you're going, 80, pulling a 4-horse trailer with living
Mm-hmm.
quarters. That sucker's heavy.
Yep.
Somebody make a wrong move, jump over in front of you, and you don't just lose. You lose everything in the horse trailer. That horse
Right.
ain't gonna make it through a rollover.
No,
I was just gonna say that animal is no, yeah, you're gonna
Nope.
lose the animal.
it
There's
doesn't have a chance. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I think about it.
So
We get in pretty heavy traffic, and you're sandwiched between just the big truckers, the 18. I just think
Yeah,
about if their tire comes off and hits me. I think about that sometimes
yeah,
when
it's
I'm in there. Yeah.
they've done like tests on that. If that rubber comes, like that rubber is coming off there doing like 100. It's like it, it's it's like a javelin. Like that's going through
yeah.
your windshield. That piece of rubber comes off there with some force. Because I drive for a living. I haul equipment and materials around, like heavy equipment. So it's
Uh
like,
huh.
I mean, the truck I drive alone weighs 16,000 pounds unloaded with nothing on it. And
Yeah.
Wow.
it's not uncommon for me to haul equipment that weighs 70,000 pounds, 60,000 pounds. So you're
Woo.
talking about a rig you're talking between the truck and the equipment. It's almost 100,000 pounds of weight going 65 miles an hour. There's I could step on my brakes and I'm not going to stop for 100 yards.
Yeah, no doubt. And then with us, we don't want to stop that fast. We don't want to throw them
If we don't,
horses through the
right.
front.
Yeah, no, that's
That's
yeah, like
right.
that's the other thing too. Like it's the same concept. Like you can't,
The
like,
weight distribution.
yeah,
Yep.
I
and
actually
it
have
it, bo-
my
it bothers me too because you're trying to drive safe, and it's not necessarily you. It's the
exactly.
it's the
Absolutely. Yeah.
it's the people around you that are in that are in the Corvettes that cut in front of you, and they think you can stop a horse trailer with three horses.
Right.
It's like, come on, man. Like,
I
it's not
feel like
like
everybody, if they have a driver's license, should have to pull or learn to pull weight and
learn
learn.
learn to tow something. Yeah, learn how to tow
Yep.
something.
Well, then they crowd you on a corner. They don't give you rum. You know.
That's
Yep.
yeah, that's part of it. They don't know how to they don't know how to drive around you.
No.
If you're gonna pass me, then you like the rigs that I drive. There's a 16 and a half foot blind spot on either side of me.
Yeah.
Like so, there's a good second and a half while you're trying to pass me. Well, I don't even know you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The blind spots are crazy. Yeah.
Especially, and if you're pulling a big horse, like my mother rides dressage, so
Uh-huh.
it's like those big
Brian,
horse
appreciate you.
those big horse trailers, like you can't see on like when you get into the middle of that trailer, you can't see
Right.
that. There's like
No,
8 foot
that's
blind
true.
spot.
Right. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love hauling, but I don't like heavy traffic, and there is always that fear in the back of your mind of having blowouts. Somebody stopping and slamming the brakes. We were going down the road one time, and we
Priscilla.
had interstate, and so it's 2 lanes, going one way and 2 lanes going the other way. Well, somebody's tire came off of the big rig, came through the median, and across the
Exotic,
other
appreciate you.
interstate. That
Wow.
was wicked. But thank God it was timed. If it couldn't have been timed any better, it came in front of us, and my mother-in-law with my kid in the car was in front of us, so it came right in between us. Thank
Yeah,
God.
it's like
You were
that's
lucky there.
Yes.
yeah. No, it's whenever you add big amounts of weight like that, and you're in heavy like it's a different it turns it into a different animal. Like
Yeah, you can't stop 80,000 pounds on a dime.
You know,
no,
you can also though go to YouTube and watch videos, and it's so amazing how stupid people drives on the interstate.
Oh,
Catfish.
yeah.
I drive in Boston rush hour traffic Monday through Friday. Believe me, there's a reason why your boy's hair is gray at 34.
Hey, I know
There's a reason why I got gray hair at 35 years old.
people. I don't know what people's thinking, man. They just.
They're not.
I
It's
think that's the thing. I don't
it's
think they
like
are
you're playing
thinking.
a game or something. Can I
When,
fit in there or something? I don't know.
Catfish, I've seen some of the. I saw a lady last week, right? She had her phone propped up on the steering wheel, and she was eating a bowl of cereal in traffic,
Damn.
trying to drive with her knees.
And
Yeah,
probably running 80 miles an hour.
we were doing 60.
Oh Lord.
Eating a
It's
bowl of cereal, eating
I've
a bowl of
driven with
cereal
Brady.
with the cell phone propped up on the steering wheel. I was like, come on, man.
crazy.
I
I
remember
love
my
going.
mom back in the day. I'd watch her be putting on her eyeliner and stuff in the rearview mirror driving down the road. There ain't no way I could even attempt to try to do that. But I
Oh, that's
just,
coordination for me. I gotta drive. I gotta
right.
shift.
And then
I gotta drive. I gotta do all that stuff.
and me and my sister are way in the back. It was a Ram Charger. And so, it had the back was like I don't know, it was open.
They dropped it.
And
I remember those. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and so me and my
I've
sister
ridden in quite a few of those.
we were way in the back playing with. I had the My Little Ponies, and my sister had the troll dolls. And so
Good combo.
that's how different we are. Yeah, but no seat belts. We weren't even in a seat.
Oh no, back then they didn't make you wear seatbelts. Yeah.
No.
Same thing with station wagons. That back
Yeah.
seat didn't have a
The
seat
old-
or a seatbelt.
Right.
The old Capri station wagons with the backward facing seat. That was my childhood.
That was my chill spot.
That was my childhood, man.
Right.
Joey,
That's
I
right,
have
I
to say, I
rode.
love the tank behind you. Those goldfish are beautiful.
They are.
Thank you. I think at night, I think it makes it look a little cloudy. It's not cloudy; it's crystal clear. But I don't know. There's so much reflection.
Yeah, it don't look cloudy though.
Appreciate it.
It doesn't look. It looks cloudy to me. What I'm looking at looks cloudy.
Yeah.
It doesn't to you.
No.
Okay. Well,
Danny,
well,
Yeah,
Danikin
it
and
doesn't look
Fishy
salty at
Mind,
all.
Right.
appreciate
I
you.
love them.
They are. They're awesome.
I mean,
I
God,
looked at.
Glory.
They're so beautiful.
They are.
Well, see,
God love.
that
I
may
mean,
end up being my mission to show people that fancy shabunkins and comets are actually pretty.
Right.
You
I was
know?
are
trying to
those
get some
are those
Mirandas
the
the other
are those
day.
those are the giant goldfish,
Yeah.
right? The giant gold. Are those the giant goldfish?
Speaking of giant goldfish,
They're single tail goldfish. Yeah, they're yeah. Some of them are probably.
No, they're dude. They're very like if you put a tank and you put like some natural plant, they look really cool. They do. They do.
They do.
Only thing
Yeah,
I
I was.
remember about them back when years ago, you couldn't keep a tank clean, man. It seemed like it was dirty after 2 days, but
Well,
you didn't know about water changes and all that
yeah. I
back
mean, I
then.
just run one big filter on there. That's it.
Uh,
That just
I have
has an
sponge
Aquaclear
filters.
110 on it.
And what
I have
size is
only
that
sponge
tank?
filters.
75.
Oh, okay.
That's a
So
big tank.
yeah, I mean, but it keeps it. I mean, it keeps it good.
Yeah.
And I really like that you painted the border white. I thought it was a rimless tank at first.
Yeah, no, I painted it, and
It
and
looks
You
really
did
good.
what?
I painted that. I painted this. I painted the whole frame in the stand white. When I got it, it was one of the old like tanks from the 80s that had the wood grain,
Oh,
Like
yeah.
yeah, no,
and
like
it had
faux wood grain. Yeah.
yeah, so it had that
Okay.
wood grain, and then it had a beige stand, and I was just like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
So because I hate beige, so
Right.
I
I
hear
don't
ya.
know. I've never painted. I mean, I've had tanks for years, but I've never painted one. And I just thought, why can't I sand this down and paint it? So I did. It came
Seemed
out
to work.
pretty
Did
good.
you see what William Pradmore said?
No, I'm not looking at chat. I'm sorry.
We were talking about when we were driving, talking about my mom putting on her mascara. He said that he does that all the time. Eyeliner is that
Yeah.
one eye on the road and on the other mirror. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I'm not that coordinated.
God
Oh
love my.
Lord.
So
That's
we used to
funny.
we used to sit in the back seat of those station wagons, and God love my mother because we would go to
Right?
we would go to Friendlies, right, and we would go behind her back, and we'd get a cup full of cherries, 2 spoons, and flick them at cars behind us. How convenient!
I was wondering, what do you need spoons for?
Right?
We would use
Boys.
we would use the spoons as catapults and just launch them out the back window.
Now, Roxanne, I'm just,
And well, the funniest part is my mother would be driving and she'd be unaware that this is happening, and the
well, of
driver
course,
driver would go by
Rox-
her cursing, cussing and cursing, and so mad because like there'd be splattered cherries all over the windshield or the hood.
And she's
they
probably like, hey, look at that on their car.
She'd be like, hey, look, that dude's really mad for some reason, and we'd be in the back just like,
well, I mean, if she's going fast and you're flinging those things, they're hitting the car with some force.
oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. They would splatter all over the hood of the windshield. It was like.
If they didn't see y'all, they'd be like, dang, that was a lot of blood.
And my,
I just hit
and
a
That was
my,
a
bird.
my
big
mother was,
bug.
and my mother was unaware anything was going on. She'd just be like, "Oh man, he's really mad," or "She's really mad." I don't know what.
hey neighbor,
And we
Hey
just sit in
neighbor.
Yeah,
the
hey
back,
neighbor,
like,
neighbor.
Hey
Beauty,
neighbor.
Oh,
Beauty
my
and
cheeks
Beast is
hurt.
getting a new home.
I
Oh, your cheek.
heard.
I
I'm
thought you said
excited
my
to
teeth
see.
hurt.
Pet
I
Exotic,
know.
appreciate you.
Whoop, whoop.
I mean, we don't do that anymore. There's, I just
Exotic, Anakin Aquatics, Fishy Mind, appreciate you.
Hey, what's up with the 347? It's not like an even number. 347.
Oh, that is kind of different.
It's different.
It must mean something. Yes.
Yeah. All right, Diego, spill it. What does it mean?
What's the secret?
Right?
We're gonna get lost to math problems here again.
Oh no.
Oh, Lord. Oh.
Should we do some more triple F squared?
Oh.
I
don't
don't
know
even
if
want
any
to
of you
try
saw that
picking
or
that
not.
out. But,
Is that a super sticker
Yeah, that's right.
or is that a super
nah,
chat?
I think it's just a super chat, right?
I
Well,
I
think
think it
so.
is a super chat. Oh, I don't
Candy.
know it. I don't know.
But because that's his icon.
Right.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, it's just a super
It's just
chat
it's
without
a super
anything
chat.
said.
Yeah. It's just a big one.
Yeah.
Now it's a party. We got Roxanne giggling.
We just
So
need Danny
Roxanne,
up here.
Right? Well, you can only have, or you don't pay for it, do you, Kenny? No, Terry, Catfish, you don't pay for it, do you?
What's that? Oh
Uh,
no, the
StreamYard.
string out. No,
So it's only 6 on panel.
yeah, 6 is all I can put up. I might have
Hey,
to start getting.
I don't know. Mine this winter, everything is gonna be short. Like even all of my
It gives you
memberships.
how many free hours they give you a month?
I
20.
think it's 20.
20.
20?
Well, the cool part about StreamYard is if you go over the 20, like let's say you're at 18, right? And you start your stream with 18, they don't punish you for going over the 20. You
Oh,
still
they
get
don't
to
shut it
Oh,
off.
no. So you still get to finish the stream, whatever it is. You still get to finish out the stream. So that's pretty cool. They don't punish you for going over.
yeah.
yeah, that is
At
cool.
least they're not rude.
Right.
They'll
Nope,
just
you're
I
done.
they'll
I
send you like
remember when it was free.
they'll send you like a little
Some,
reminder. But outside of that, they don't really do anything. They don't really punish you for it or charge you, which is pretty cool.
I stopped using
Diego.
StreamYard for a long time, but since I've been back on it, it seems like it runs a lot better than everything anymore.
They they had a tough time in the beginning with getting everything ironed out. They
Yeah,
did.
it was rough back when I used to do it.
Really?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
when it first came out, there was a lot of issues, and like it would drop
Huh.
all the time. It wouldn't stay connected. But they kudos to them though because they ironed it out pretty quick.
I have.
Diego said, "Hey, as long as it makes sense to him."
Hey, it makes sense to me. I'm
There you
not going to
go.
get down.
I
I'm
think
not going to get down with the dirty math because I get enough that in the morning with school with Lucas, man.
That ain't no doubt.
Man,
it
that
takes
math.
25 minutes to solve a 3
Hey,
second.
first grader math. I cannot believe what they got those kids doing.
Is he doing Common Core, Catfish,
I
or
don't even know what
standardized?
they're talking about.
Is it through the school? Is
The
it
way
through
they
Well,
the
teach
school or is it homeschool? Like
It's
they took him
virtual.
complete.
It's that virtual learning.
It's Common Core then, unless he's in a private school.
Like
oh,
don't use those fancy words on me.
I, I took a I took a look at my little nephews. My little nephews like not like he's like the it's like first grader math, and it's like what?
Yeah.
They got
I'm
them
What it
running a. They got them running a big circle to solve a problem
that
that
takes
I've
you two
already
seconds.
that
How
I already got
so?
solved before they
Going
start.
point B.
it
Exactly.
breaks
They
it
like when
down
you
to
shove it
I
physically.
said 25
right.
minutes to solve a math question.
Yeah, what it is Common Core is all about the algorithm. It's all about the pattern of how it got to it instead of like just memorization. Just
Yeah, the building blocks.
I don't
exactly.
Well, they
understand it
want you
And
to
because
it
know the word.
doesn't right, and it doesn't but even their work doesn't make sense to us that learned it standardized. It
but you
doesn't
when you
doesn't make
get
sense. It's all
grown,
about patterns.
you're gonna walk in a bank and hold the line up because you got to count all your building blocks and everything to
We'll
get to
just go
the
with
problem.
Right.
Funniest,
Jethro Bodine.
5 hours
Not
and make a deposit.
the,
That's
the funniest
right.
thing I've ever the funniest thing I've ever seen was right. So there's an ice cream shop down the street from me. Right, they lost their servers one day or something, so the registers wouldn't work.
Oh shoot. They
So
couldn't do it.
the funniest thing ever was trying to watch these 16-year-old kids do simple math to give people change.
I
Yeah.
did that the other day in Wawa.
I,
It
I
literally took the kid 15 minutes to figure out he owed me a $10 bill.
yeah,
Wow.
My bill was like 11 something. I gave him a 20 and the exact change. So all had to give me back was a 10, and it literally
Right.
took him like
Uh,
15 minutes.
you
I,
give
That'll
Because
them
put
that
the
them off
exact
change
every
threw him
change,
time
it
off.
messes
nowadays.
them
so
up.
get this. I heard the kid say there's a calculate. I heard the kid say in the back to one of the other kids, there's a calculator on the desk to help you figure it out since the servers are down. And he goes, "How do you use that?" And I was like,
Oh my gosh.
"What?"
Huh? What?
I was like, "You might as well just take your shoes off and just use toes, man." Like, oh
Yeah,
god,
They
that's
should
why I
have
took
just
my
asked
kid
Google at
out.
that point.
but it's like
I mean,
it's
I can't believe. I mean, I do because they don't teach it anymore. But that kids they can't read cursive writing.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
That
Exactly.
drives me nuts.
I think that's horrible. I mean, I'm
I
sorry.
do too.
I agree.
How are they
Well,
going to sign their name? It don't say print your name. It says sign your name.
But how are they going to read
Exactly.
anything
Well,
from
they
a
don't even teach.
computer?
They
And
don't
they're
even.
I'm
They don't even
constantly building my curriculum.
they don't even teach the kids how to write cursive anymore.
no,
I know.
Mm-mm.
they
It's
don't.
No.
sad.
Another reason I took my kid out of public schools,
Yep. I got a nice little.
and so that's been the only good thing that I got out of COVID.
Yeah.
We'll give them
The
an
old writing
inkwell,
book.
a quell, and an
Yeah,
abacus. There you go.
yeah.
Yeah, the foster children I had, I taught them cursive at home because school wasn't teaching them.
Yeah,
I think that's
Right.
It makes
great.
Crazy.
no sense that when they grow up, they will
so
not know how to sign their name.
That's
it's
right.
It's
it's just
crazy.
it's
It's
just
going to
sad.
be all automatic.
Dedicate, so there's how they sign their name.
Yeah.
It's just sad to see like the technology has like it's dumbed their problem solving ability down.
Right.
Like for us, like when we were going through grade school and high school, it's like everything was critical thinking. How do you think on the fly?
Problem
How do you
solving.
problem solve,
Yes.
right? And that's why when we're faced with when we're faced like this my generation, you guys, like we can use critical thinking to solve problems. The younger kids now, it just seems like it's so hard for them to do it because they don't grasp how to do it, like
Or they don't
which
want to even do it by themselves.
which is
They don't
which
want
is
to do it by themselves.
it's just foreign to me, because it's like, what do you mean you don't know how to solve a, like, what do you mean you don't know, like just think and brainstorm. And like
You,
my brother's wife is a teacher, and she's like, it's sad because we're forced to teach inside this little box, and
yeah, they're
like
forced to.
they don't like it when we go out, when we go outside the box that their little box that they want these kids to learn in. And she's like, it's just tough,
Yeah.
like it's tough, like, because I want to teach them a certain way how to do something, and I can't.
Right. Yep.
And back when I was 16, 17, I worked at a buy right store, and a lot of times I'd have to get on the cash register. And back in the cash registers didn't tell you what the change was.
Figure it out yourself.
You had to
Yeah.
sit there and do it
Count.
with a line of people waiting to check out.
Pressure.
And imagine if they had to break it down in their head these days.
I just
I
like
Can't do
can't
it.
picture it.
a lot of the technology has taken their critical thinking skills from them, because it's like
Right.
it like the cell phones nowadays do all the critical thinking for you, so you don't need to.
Well,
Right.
Exactly.
Luke cheats right now when I'm sitting here with him at school in the morning. Something would come up his spelling class or reading class and everything.
He
And
just
I'm sitting here, got my phone laying on the table. He'll pick my phone up and tell Siri spell a certain word,
Oh,
and he writes
Hey,
it out.
at least he's slick enough to do that.
Or ask Alexa.
Yeah.
hmm
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
My
Kenny's
kid
in
do
the
that.
chat. I can
Where's
drop
Mag
down if you
44?
want to come on.
What's that?
I'm offering to drop down so Kenny can come up. He's in the chat.
Well, I need to go for a second if that's okay, and Kenny can come up because I got to go get my video camera back up on my betas that are breeding so I can keep videoing it. So I'll drop down, but I'll keep an eye on Kenny if he drops down.
He can take my. But
You're good, Butcher.
I'm dropping. I'll be back later. I'll see y'all. I'll be in chat. I'll be in chat.
Okay.
I gotta head out, Catfish. I gotta get up at 4. So your boy's gonna get probably 5 hours of sleep now.
Butcher, I appreciate you getting up here with me, buddy. I was telling Colt the other day I don't never get to see you much anymore.
Well,
which
we didn't get to see
I
him
still
tonight
didn't get to see him.
Does Colt still have his little cold that he's all upset about?
He must have cut his hair too. No, he's doing better with his cold. He's just been running himself ragged, man, getting this house and closing, moving out.
Tell him not to be a sissy.
Oh, I know it.
No, he's been. I've been texting him, and I know he's been like super busy trying to get that stuff done and get it out of the way.
But he got him a nice house, though, Butcher, and he's going to have a heck of a setup on his streaming once he gets back in there.
Yeah, he's
going to have his own streaming room and everything. So,
see, I'm in an apartment now, and I don't have the room to do what I got to do. So I'm looking into getting out of where I'm at, somewhere bigger. Because it's, people like I gotta when I do my streams, it's like a good hour setup, between everything, and a good hour tear down, and then the 3.5 hour game. So it's like it's a project, man, and it would just be easier with a dedicated room where I could just leave everything set up.
Yeah, it would make it nice.
Typing, Kenny, and I can't do both
That's
things.
why I have my shop. That's where I did my last live from. I need to start doing lives again, but I have it all set up. It's just one room.
See, that's what I need. I need a room where I can literally just leave the lights set up, leave the green screen set up, leave everything set the way it is, and just literally just walk in there and hit go live, like be able to just input my stuff and hit go live.
And that's what I had planned. I had planned to get more fish tanks and everything in this room he's moved out of, but I'm starting to have my doubts now with all this head problems I'm having and everything. I don't know that I'm going to do anything in there. So
now you're getting her in trouble, Catfish. Everybody's giving Joey a hard time for not being on their screen.
I mean, I just told Griff, I'm like, you have all the young kids. You don't need me. What do you need the old bag up there for?
Yeah, Griff, I don't think you're noticing. He's got Joey and Roxanne on the same stream.
It's like, Roxanne.
Yeah, got them both.
He's like the nighttime father fish. Look at him.
You don't know Roxanne's here unless you hear her giggle back there, though.
Yeah.
She won't come up and show herself.
Oh no. My bangs probably aren't straight enough for you, Terry.
She's
Just lay your head.
No, that's where I'm going to call BS there, Roxy. If I could be up here with this goofy ass hat on, you can come up here.
Terry gave it to me last time about my bangs. I'm good.
I promise you, it can't be as bad as this, man.
I'm good.
I think I'll ship it to her. We'll make her wear this. That way she don't have to worry about her bangs.
Your hat in front of the fish
I was
tank
just
is like
bugging
literally...
her, and she took it serious.
I tried so hard not to.
I knew we'd get her giggling real good.
But it looks like one of the fish jumped out of his tank and into his head.
Yeah. Well, this is y'all ain't seen the new 3D tank? This is one of them their new 3D tanks they came out with. Ain't that cool?
It'd be funny if it flopped around and sang at me.
Did
I've got one of those.
Did that come free for buying so many fish or something?
No, one of my aunts or somebody
Did you get
sent
a
this
shirt?
out to me. They told me, since you can't catch no fish, wear this hat, you'll be all right.
Did you get a free shirt and 2 pairs of pants with that hat?
No.
Or the free
I would
fish
hate-
slippers.
I would hate to see what the pants would look like with this.
I agree with you, buddy. Appreciate you, Griff.
Is that where they came up with? Well, I'll leave that one alone. I mean, is this considered rated A?
PG.
But I think you guys
Rated R.
remember there was a type of trout that people used to talk about with pants.
With what?
A trouser trout.
Never mind.
Catfish.
I was trying to be polite, Joey. You're the one that brought it down. You brought it down.
You don't really know me. No.
Catfish, you take it easy, but I gotta get
another
rolling.
poop stream before
Butcher,
we go.
thanks
Hey,
for
Butcher,
coming
it was
in,
good to
buddy.
talk to
Love
you,
you,
bro.
man.
Have a good night, guys.
All
Bye.
right, love you,
Butcher.
Butcher.
Later.
See ya.
Bye, guys.
All right, buddy.
Now we're going, Terry. We got
Butcher's-
Roxy laughing. Swampy's in the house. Now Joey's
Yeah.
starting to get squirrely. We're looking good now.
If this poop keeps up, I'm gonna have to make coffee.
Oh Lord.
Crazy. Like you say, I appreciate all y'all coming up and
You know we
helping
love you,
me out,
Terry.
y'all.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Uh-oh,
that.
now we're in trouble. Now Diego's in the house too. Uh-oh.
Hey, Diego.
Is Diego gonna show his face? Why am
What's
I
that?
showing my face?
Yeah, it's like, what is this? Are we all supposed to be like private eye mode? or-
Right. Or as I call it, when I came in, I typed,
Oh Lord.
let's be honest, nugget carpet.
Tom, that was like a cross between Jack Nicholson and The Shining and
I was going to say, here's Johnny.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah.
That's the first thing entered my mind when I seen her.
Oh, Lord.
oh man.
When there's a ghost in the house, Kenny, what are you supposed to do? Get out.
That's why when you guys were talking about that Billy Bass thing that plays the music and sing, I won't. In my house, I don't have that around anymore.
Yeah, I heard that story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
blame you.
That thing will never be around here again.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, working without batteries.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, she's trying to sneak off, Catfish. Look at her.
I'm getting my bogey.
Oh,
Cute.
My bogey. Oh, Bacall, she's not having any of that. Here she comes.
what kind of dogs are those?
They're Yorkies.
Well, they're so much lighter than my Yorkie.
Yeah, they're like Cullen.
Yeah, mine's dark gray.
No, these are, a little more like black and tan colored.
Baby girl.
My cat's looking at your dogs like, what are those?
What are these things? I was trying, on Father Fish, I was trying to say which one was Bogey and which one was Bacall. And I got it wrong. This is, it's not a mirror, so I'm going, this is Bogey, and I'm moving Bacall.
She needs a haircut.
So do mine. And I think I tried like 3 times to say, this is what I'm like, forget it. I said the wrong dog. They're just like, Mom, what are you doing? This is crazy.
Y'all, if you don't mind, I think I'm going to go and heat me up another cup of coffee.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted to go. I was like, okay.
Nah, I'm gonna
I
heat
think
me up
he's
some more coffee.
he's apparently wanting to stay up for a while. He's getting coffee.
Getting
I
coffee.
drink coffee
Well,
all the
if
time.
I stay much
Oh,
longer,
he's back, Joe. He's creeping you again.
But I'll be right back.
We'll hold the fort down for you, Terry.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
We'll come up with something.
Okay, Roxy. That means you have to come off of the hide screen now because you got to take over the show till he gets back.
That's right.
Oh no,
Well,
Good
now
Neighbor's
with
got
all
it. He's got it for me.
leprechaun stuff.
I'll talk and he
Diego has
can
a
show his
phone.
face.
What was that one he's doing there? That was the one. Oh my God, I'm so scared.
Oh, I thought it was, I'm a leprechaun. No.
What was that
Diego,
one?
there? Diego.
Yo, Diego.
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 There he is.
There he is.
Welcome
There
to
he
the
is. Oh,
crazy house.
Tom's back.
Tom's back.
Well, you doing something in the fish room there, boss?
I think Tom's working on troll hair. What are you doing?
Diego, you working on your rooms or something?
No, I was just saying what I could do with my website.
Ah. Great stream tonight, sir.
Oh, thanks.
My bad thing's going to 10%. I was like, pretty sure it's plugged in. Oh, there we go. There's
Oh, you're on a phone?
My battery ran out. I'm on an iPad actually.
Got a good camera.
It does. It's not bad, huh? I can put my thumbprint on it. No, but seriously, to me, this looks cloudy. So I'm like, everybody's gonna think it's so cloudy, you know. From what
It does not look cloudy to me.
on the screen. Okay, good.
Between the
Anyone
phone
want
and
the
the
fish
computer,
plates
or
to
the
come?
phone and the TV, not cloudy at all.
Thank you.
There he is. He's creeping you.
He's looking down on us like ceiling cat.
I don't want to know what you're doing in between all these things. Be good.
There you go, Joey. That way you know somebody's staring at you the whole time.
I know. You know when you get that creepy feeling?
Yeah, it's
His
gonna be
wife
it's
ain't
gonna be
letting
my
him
fish
bad.
my fish puppets checking you out.
Fish puppet is even creepier.
That's horrible. Poor puppet.
Fish puppet, no.
bad boy. Bad. There we go. Now we're good.
Oh God, I'm not keeping up with the chat. Is there anything good going on? No.
I haven't seen anything come up in chat.
I'm the last one.
Neither have I.
Now he's confused. He's like, okay, what am I looking at here?
Last thing I see is Bob.
All I see is blackness, he's saying.
Yeah.
Maybe chat abandoned us.
Yeah, I think so. Because it's gone to the crazy stream. You know.
And then Tom appears again.
I missed it.
What is it? I'll catch y'all later. Batches dropping in mixer. What the world is
I just went with it.
I think he's at work.
Oh, okay. Now that makes sense.
I
don't know
I mean,
what he does
if
for
you're
work,
thinking like
but
fish people, thinking like,
He makes
what
brake
are you
pads.
putting a batch in the blender for?
He builds.
he makes
car
what,
parts.
Swampy?
Brake
Car
That's how we make
parts?
fish food,
Brakes.
Kenny.
Boy, Terry, I tell you got back just in time. These two ladies were taking it right to the gutter.
I know, right?
No, we're taking it right to the dung pile. Straight to the dung
Wow, buddy.
Poor Diego came up for a second. He says, "The heck with this," and left.
Rattle
Like,
off,
I'm not
huh?
trying to talk.
They ran Diego off already.
He said, "I'm running. I'm running."
He's very shy. And Tom, he's just, whew.
If anyone ran me off, it's Swampy.
Swampy.
I can
Like,
do
like
that.
old Swami's gonna come in on his magic carpet.
Miles, you're good, buddy. Appreciate you.
Miles is back. He hit the. What does he mean? He hit the wrong sticker.
I don't know.
I think he might have said
He super stickered you, Terry.
He wanted
When?
to super chat
He gave you a super chat
When?
just now.
just a couple seconds ago.
Oh, it's not showing on my
It-
end.
Fish Whisperer Miles, $5 super sticker.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, I appreciate it, buddy.
What's the difference?
A super sticker is just something that they pre-make, and a super chat you can write your own words.
Gotcha.
Wow. You're an expert.
I am not either.
Can you
But I
teach
did
us
know
how to make
that
fire
one.
next?
Hey, I will say, Kenny, I really enjoyed that stream the other night.
Well, that's Danny. That's nothing to do with me.
Oh, I know, but she was funny. And she, it worked because, you were the butt of the joke. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, she takes us right to the gutter every time.
Yeah, I felt bad. Kenny and Griffin both. I didn't get to make either one of y'all streams this weekend. And, last night I jumped in a couple, but I just there long enough to say hi and had to get out. But
It ain't no big deal, Terry. Don't ever feel that way, man.
I missed being around everybody. But man,
Yeah, I had
I
to stop
get that.
doing. I had to stop doing my lives because my lawyer wanted me to. Real.
Wait, did I laugh sound evil?
Not really. Well,
Chris, John, appreciate you.
I just can't get anything done. Can't seem to get any real work done between either being up on the screen or in the chats or whatever. It's like, yeah, I gotta do some other stuff. That's
The
why I
gnomes
told
take care of that
Father
when you
Chris, I said,
sleep.
Huh?
The gnomes take care of that when you sleep.
I know. No, I think they mess it up more when I sleep.
Hey, Patrick, do you have anybody help you with all your stuff, tanks and stuff?
No.
You do it all yourself.
Man, so you
huh?
got to take care of the horses and tanks?
Yeah, my daughter runs she runs our office at the shop, so our repair shop. And so
Where's
she
your
and
cup?
I try to work horses together, a couple nights a week.
Where's your
But no,
cup?
I'm the one that's feeding them every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get another cup.
No, the thing I remember about horses the most, it wasn't anything about feeding. It's this. That was my first job.
Yeah.
We had a farmer up the street that had about 15 horses, and I was the manure boy.
Mm-hmm.
Stable boy.
Stable boy.
Yeah.
I mean, we get to do all of it. It's not
Ah,
glamorous,
Yeah,
It's like
right.
people are like, "Oh, you have horses," and it's
yeah.
like,
There's a lot of
Yeah.
work behind having animals.
yeah, any kind of animal.
Yeah.
is a lot of work.
Like I said, behind animals.
Yeah.
Especially if they come into your living room occasionally, right?
Yeah, I know,
neighbor?
right? I was in a live stream. I forget whose live I was, and maybe Chubb's. But the horse, my cow came in the house. It was in the living room.
No
Yep.
kidding.
It was in the living room.
We
And
used
chickens
to.
the one time.
And the chickens.
Was you forget too long to feed him there, Swampy? He was coming in to let you know to feed him?
No, he was out eating the grass, and he literally just walked in the front door.
Their cow acts like a big puppy.
He is.
Well, we used to bring them in when I was a kid. We had 2 or 3 that would come up. And they had to come up like 3 steps in the back of the house, and we would bring them into one of, like the first front living room. My mom was pretty cool. She didn't seem to care.
Uh-oh. Who
We
we
were
lose
bringing
now?
them
Someone.
Feed them
Diego.
treats and,
Was-
then take them out. What did we go about?
Diego departed us.
Miles
Recorded.
said he's home now, and that aged peppers hurt more than fresh ones.
He seems very shy, Diego. He's very quiet.
Nice guy.
Oh
I
no,
appreciate him
sweet.
coming up.
very quiet.
Really cool guy.
What are you saying? I'm not quiet there, Joey?
No, you're not. No, that's the problem. You get 2 or 3 like us up here, and nobody gets a word in, right? Come on, Roxanne.
We're just missing Danny. We need Danny's giggles.
Danielle,
Yeah.
Joey and Roxanne want your giggles.
Get up here,
Oh
girl.
boy.
That's it, Terry. You just lost your stream.
Hey, bring her on.
She goes, I'm sorry, I don't feel like it. I'm laying down in a warm blanket. It feels good.
She don't want to be on Catfish
Bring the
train.
blanket with you.
Bring the blanket with you.
Catfish Terry says, bring the blanket with you. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, I guess she's complaining because she went to the dentist today and her mouth hurts.
Oh.
Yeah, I know that feeling. That ain't no good.
Yeah.
I forgot she went and had, it's where they do that deep root cleaning stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no fun.
No, I
Deep
get
root
it.
cleaning? I don't know what that is. When they clean up in your gums?
Yeah, they go way up underneath your gums and clean your roots.
Yeah, they get right up there and root around.
It's bad.
What I love is they, when they do their little measurement, and they're taking the measurements, and then every once in a while you get that look, and I'm thinking, because they've maybe gotten a little blood or something, and it's like, well, you shoved it up there till it started bleeding. It's like, how do you measure that, right? You started it. And then they write it down like you're a bad child. It's like, you're going to need to do this. It's like, my dogs
Okay.
are going crazy playing.
Joey's next root canal, no numbing material. Okay.
Well, that's when they give you a slap on the wrist and tell you you got to come in every 6 months or whatever it is they want. I'm like, I think you're just making it up. I don't think it really happened.
Either that, maybe your dentist has a crush on you.
I doubt it.
Somebody broke my flashlight.
I didn't do it.
I bet it was you.
No.
No.
It wasn't me, neighbor.
It's a community flashlight.
Yeah, but you were just playing with it.
Yeah, I know, and it's not working right.
That's what I'm saying. It was you.
No, it's got 3. It's got 3 programs on it.
You're welcome, Terry.
One's like a bright light.
I'm trying to
one's
get
like
it
a
on my
flashing
ticker,
light,
and I can't
and the other one's like a low.
figure it out.
Miles says he's peeing fire at the moment.
He's doing what?
He's peeing fire at the moment.
I thought that's what he
It doesn't.
That boy, I'm telling you.
Guess I'm not going to be able to figure it out, y'all.
You're not going to do what?
I was trying to figure out how to put that on the ticker, and I can't figure it out.
Oh.
Or maybe that's it. No, it's,
Do you keep goldfish, Kenny?
I don't have a one right now. We used to have black Morries.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Oh, Blackmores are so beautiful.
Beauty
Like
and
when
the
I watch
Beast.
Dee's stream, I'm just like, I've got to have another one.
Beauty and Beast are Blackmores.
I have
Yeah.
one, and you know why I bought it? Because it had a single tail.
Ah, you don't see that very often.
No, it was in this tank of Blackmores, and I know they didn't know. They just got in, whatever dozen room in the tank, and I have maybe 5 or 6, fantails or whatever. I pretty much just keep single tails. But I was standing there looking at the tank and watching them go by, and it's like, that one's got a single tail. I was like, that's the one for me. And I also have a little teeny baby
Big
Oranda
day,
that I
buddy.
picked up. That has a single tail.
Nice.
So I buy the oddballs. I stand there and pick them out of random tanks. You've
Appreciate
had
it, Kyle.
a Blackmore, right, Roxanne?
I
No.
had Blackmores, but Swampy has them now.
Beauty and Beast. Beauty and Beast.
Yeah, and their children.
Yeah. Beauty and
Why
Beast.
did you give them up, Roxanne?
Because the tank that I would keep them indoors and during the winter, the seams went in it, and it was too much for me to reseal on my own.
Yeah.
So I needed them to go somewhere to be safe for the winter.
I gotcha.
In our area, we have to dig a pond at least 4 feet deep, and I rent, so I'm not able to do that.
Yeah. Well, I would have to do that too, except in Maine they won't allow us to have a pond with ornamental fish.
See, but I keep
Really?
tubs indoors.
Yeah,
But you
I
have
mean,
the
I
space
could do
for
that.
it.
And I think I could, I could keep a tub outside or whatever. But if I dig an actual pond, you can't have that.
Hey, Roxanne,
Yes.
show your face on there.
Yeah, show
Oh,
your.
come on.
Roxy. 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 Roxy.
Swappy, you can keep yours like you got it, buddy.
That's horrible.
Well, gee, thanks.
Good buddy, buddy.
That's horrible, man.
Yes, we got a spot available again.
Okay, I think it's facing the right way. Hi.
Hey!
Oh my.
Hi.
It looks like
Face to the
Stepladder.
giggles.
Yeah, see?
Oh, she's gone.
Looks
See,
like
you
a
blink and it's
Stepladder.
over.
Yeah,
I
there's
gave
one.
enough
Quick.
ammo to Terry for the night.
You get to wipe my glasses off.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Well, you should consider yourself
Fine.
privileged.
Oh, she's back.
Boy, if Father Fish sees
And
this,
I
he ain't gonna...
have my hair up. See, I got my knot on today.
Yeah.
Look good, Roxy.
Hey, neighbor.
So the next time, Terry, maybe we'll get her to sing a song for us.
I've been working on some Christmas carols for Father Fish.
Well, then I think it's only right once you get practice with Father Fish to come out over here to Catfish Terry and sing us a Christmas carol.
All right, Jeff.
Actually, all of us should be working on a carol for Father Fish for Fishmas.
Well,
Every one of you.
What are you talking about?
It's not a carol.
It's not? Is it a
It would
story?
be a Christmas song, but not a Christmas carol. Does that work?
It's the same, basically.
Okay.
Huh?
Well, because I'm a bluegrass girl, so it's going to be a bluegrass kind of country one, not a.
That would be
traditional
nice.
Christmas one.
Maybe I should bust out. Yeah, man, I'll get my old spandex busted out and give me one of them long '80s wigs, man, and maybe I'll bust out a heavy metal carol for y'all.
That would be awesome.
Do you need to
That
borrow
would be
my
awesome.
electric?
What, neighbor?
Does he need to borrow my electric?
Rock and roll Christmas song.
Scott.
You rock
I
and roll
got something to
Christmas
say.
There's
No,
the
I think
pepper
mine
guy.
would probably be different.
Oh, now he's gone.
Roxanne, when do we have to have these songs in?
I don't know, because Father Fish is having Aquatic Conquest do it.
Yeah.
So I'd assume maybe halfway through December. That way we could play for
so
the
there's
12
plenty
days of
of time.
Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, that would make sense to me, but I don't know what their dates are.
I tell you,
So-
y'all.
Because I started it and then
before we know
Aquatic
it.
Conquest took it over.
Do it all.
I'm sorry. So, can you make your own video, or does he want to do the video?
No, you make your own video with the song and you send it to AC.
Oh, okay.
God's Aquatic, everybody. Appreciate you.
Hello,
I might
Miles.
do it.
You should.
Gave
It'll
me
be
50
fun.
grand.
Yeah. You gonna do it, Kenny?
Yeah, Kenny.
I'm gonna have to
Gonna
do
do it,
something.
Kenny?
I mean, she's on the stream now, so I suppose I better figure something out.
That's right.
But the challenge, my dear, isn't me getting a song together. The challenge is me waking up at 5 in the morning.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why you record the video and send it to AC. It doesn't have to be live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's even better. So, yeah, you don't have to be there if you don't want to. But I mean, if you were gonna have a debut, you would want to be there.
Yeah, the days I show up to you guys on there, I've actually set an alarm so I'll wake up in time.
Yeah, I have a very hard time waking up for Father Fish in the morning anymore. So I usually just do his evening streams.
Yeah.
Are you doing an evening stream now?
I just stay up late and get up early.
I don't know, get no notification.
Yeah, I think he goes
So you
twice a
don't
day every
sleep.
day.
Yeah, I pretty much don't sleep. Yeah, so I try to just dim everywhere. Yeah, he's now doing 8 o'clock in the morning. And 6 o'clock at night.
I know he was talking about it, but I ain't never seen no notifications on it or
Well,
nothing.
I've been on like 3 times. Roxanne and I were on one show together. All we did was giggle. It was great.
Yeah, that's the best part. Yeah. He
Oh,
says
when
the
you-
hens are clucking.
Yeah, when it goes to you, Mary Page, and Joey all together, that's trouble.
We have
Yeah.
the 3 of us haven't made it on yet, but yeah, he'd probably never be the same after that.
Yeah, we'll break the Father Fish at that point.
I tried, yeah. I tried.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You have you two, and Casey, and Mary Page.
There's more.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, I don't think you can handle it.
But then we had
there's
Danny.
more.
That's like, oh, that would be perfect.
That's like full throttle.
Oh, yeah.
Now you have a good shot of getting Danny on there because she has to get up early for work every day anyway.
Yeah. Well, see, I think, and I told him, I was like, I can't do every evening stream because I do have to work horses once in a while. That's what we were doing tonight.
Yeah,
Just
there's things
as
outside of YouTube.
just
we
as
gotta
if I'm
do.
not there, you guys better probably call me. I'm most likely not awake.
True. Oh, we got a couple new people in the chat.
You know, now I think about it, I haven't seen Chewy all day.
I haven't seen. Well, I ain't tried getting that.
You start thinking about it, you realize you're missing people.
Yeah.
After a couple days, usually I'm like, geez, I haven't seen so and so, you know.
I haven't seen Logan in a long time.
Yeah, exactly. No, I haven't seen.
Logan's been on Facebook pretty active, but
Really?
I think he's going through something, man.
Yeah. I was gonna say, but
I
I
hope
bet I
he's
haven't seen
okay.
him in a month.
Yeah, he hasn't been on YouTube, but he has been on Facebook.
See, I don't Facebook. You kidding? I don't have time between this and my so-called life. I should put a little work in there, you know. There's no time.
Terry, I didn't find the beard that I'm looking for.
I feel
Gracie.
bad. I can't hear Miles.
I'm looking for a beard.
My cat's attacking me. I'm sorry.
Oh, I just saw
This
you
is
acting weird.
Gracie.
Aw.
Hi.
She likes to be held like a baby, so that's what she's expecting right now.
Yeah. Well, just go ahead and do it.
Jess says she's talked to Logan. He doesn't have internet and can't afford it right now.
Oh, okay.
And Kenny is right. He's having a hard time.
He's a nice kid.
He seems
Yeah.
very
He
nice.
is.
Y'all, another one is Here we go again.
With what?
I'm losing my memory, man. But
That's not your.
Male or female, Terry?
a male. But it's been a while.
Oh.
At one time, he was talking about getting out of it, and I laughed at him. I told him, I said, "You ain't going nowheres." But see if I can see a no.
Just shoot.
I was like, who's he talking about?
Sorry.
It's
Sorry,
been
that's a
ages
nice
since I've seen him.
You have a
What are you
nice
going
time.
through, Kenny?
You have a nice time.
Craig,
I'm saying you two troublemakers were probably behind it right here.
Oh no.
What about you?
Kenny Craig Hawks. That was
You want to go?
who was that?
Let's do this.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me.
Tougher than you think.
Oh, I know. You're a horsewoman. I ain't messing with you.
Small Fry Aquatics, Kenny.
I wouldn't.
You know, I haven't seen small frying ever. I don't know what happened to that.
Yeah,
Months.
I don't know what happened to him.
Griffin's back.
Griffin.
Welcome back, Griffin.
Griffin, who thinks I don't love him? I love you, Griffin.
My bad, man.
Well, I wonder if I should. I'm gonna hop down, Terry, so Griffin can hop up. He ain't been up here yet.
You off work, Griffin?
Oh, is he working?
Yeah, he's been working.
I don't know if he is.
Cute kitty.
Man, that cat is out cold in the cupboard.
He's in the bottom shelf of the curriculum, the elementary curriculum bookshelf. He's in the bottom.
Hard
of
day
it.
studying.
Gonna be just like you. I don't know why that song came to my head. I'm looking over here, Miles. That's the song that's going through my head. I just want to be like you, Dad. Gonna be just like you. Aww.
And cats in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Awesome, Griffin. Maybe you can get the Oscar if you still want it, buddy.
Griffin says he'll come up next week.
Ooh. Sounds like a Catfish Griffin collaboration.
I thought you meant you was coming to Tennessee, buddy. Sorry about that.
I won't
Griffin,
be able to come up. I'll be washing my hair.
I've been down desert with the horse.
I gotta shower once in a while, right?
Occasionally, especially working with horses.
Yeah, I gotta squeeze it in somewhere.
Ooh, that's such a good nice. Very far back.
I'm like,
what?
It's not me. It's this one right here.
I can't
Miles
figure
in
out-
a different time zone.
Miles,
Yeah. I would bet that there's probably spinach involved with poor Mr. Miles.
Because I eat sweet spinach.
Spinach has a little different effect on him than Popeye.
Oh, that spinach.
Oh, Griffin says he's 51 hours.
Miles, watch my eyes, buddy. Watch my eyes, Miles. What's going on, Miles?
51 hours to 4K. That's awesome, Griffin.
Oh,
Griffin,
follow
what's your
the
other
straight
numbers,
line,
buddy?
Miles.
We're gonna dance it out, Roxanne.
Come on,
And
Miles.
that's
get
exactly
in there,
why I
dude.
don't go on Father
Keep the
Fish's
rhythm
morning
going,
stream. I'm not
bro.
dancing.
Did you? Oh, come on. I had to dance.
You choose that.
Hold on. We're gonna get the once in a while the leg crew. Woo!
Hold on, I gotta go flip my pen.
What are you doing?
Kenny, can you do the Thriller? Can you dance the Thriller dance song to that?
What are you saying? Can I do the moonwalk?
Well, no, the whole, dance for Thriller.
That's not me.
I know. I tried so many times with my kids.
I might do it one time, Joey. Then I'll be in the hospital for 3 days.
Oh no.
We stayed up one night, I swear, till like 4 a.m. trying to figure that whole dance out.
Because it's Thriller.
Yeah, we're like,
hold on.
and then we just started moonwalking all over the kitchen.
Okay, she says she knows how to dance. So hold on. Let me get it down, Terry.
No, I didn't. Thriller. No, I can't do it.
Now, Roxanne, didn't you hear her say she learned it? She knew how to do it. Ain't that what you heard her say?
You didn't hear her say when.
I tried.
That could have been eons ago.
No. You said you were the world-renowned expert on the matter.
So we were watching the Michael Jackson version. We tried that for a few hours. Then we went to the knockoff version. They're like, do the slower. It still wasn't working. It was fun trying though.
Oh, I can't even talk tonight.
He's in his own stream.
Oh. Papa, he's like, I must have my spinach. The spinach will give me my powers. Yes.
Griffin said Danikin 51 hours to 4K needs 511. Man, I can't believe Griffin ain't got his 511.
He's getting there, though.
Yeah, it's just tough to grow anymore, man.
Hey, I wonder if Jess can do the Thriller dance.
Who?
Jess.
Miles probably could.
Yeah, Miles, can you do that?
Hey, Jess just said how fun, Joey.
I know, but I thought maybe she could do it.
We'll get Jess up here. I'll be the music.
Okay.
Come on, Jess.
Let Miles be Vincent Price and narrate it.
Oh, Lord.
Can anyone translate him?
No.
Yeah, hold on. I'm doing it. I'm doing that for you right now there, Roxanne.
Thank you. I understood that part, Miles.
There you go. There you go. I'm translating.
Just say no.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry.
Hey, Griffin.
Oh, Sharpie says I'm sorry.
Hey, Griff, are you off work, dude? You want to come up here?
He says no.
He said next week.
Oh, he's not able to come up? Okay.
This is a good interpretation of being wrong.
Oh, please, Jess. You're like 20 years younger than me and Joey. If we can get up and do it, you can do it.
Right.
Well, y'all do it, then maybe she will.
Well, the problem is if we do it, we're not going to be able to enjoy it because we'll be stuck in whatever the last position is. But we'll be on our way. We'll be on our way to the emergency room. Then Jess gets up there. What good does it do us then?
This sounds like
Well, we can do this.
Change to something simpler, like YMCA.
Yeah.
That even is difficult. Why? And then you got to do the bend part. Okay, let me tell you, the Y is cool, but the M gets to be an issue.
I never know which way to go.
And then the C, we don't even want to talk about C. C is actually going to turn into crack. C for cracking your back, okay?
Well, you make the C with the curvature of your spine, so it may be right, it may be left.
And then the A is cool. The A, we're good.
Your eyes are so
The eyes have it.
Well, this is an interesting stream.
Yeah, it is.
I just don't know how Kenny can be so old and not be able to do it.
There's some weird dark chocolate in this big bowl. It's in this bowl.
This one and that one over there is the problem with the stream. They're bringing it right down. They're trying to mess with us.
I didn't turn it into a poop stream yet. But there's
You notice
Did
how
you
she
see
said,
Scott's
yeah.
comment? Did you see Scott's comment? Kenny, Sunday night you were going to put your legs behind your head.
I asked if you did do that. I don't want to hear about you not being able to do the Thriller dance.
They were talking about, Terry, back in the day, I could put both of my legs behind here like this, and I could walk on my butt cheeks.
And Candy said that was a visual she could on her whole life.
She's the other naughty one. She's the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. You two and my wife on a stream. We're going to have to make that happen one of these days soon, maybe.
Oh,
What are you
Lord.
gonna make happen?
We might have to have a Roxy, Joey Sunday Night Live with Danica and Aquatic soon.
Oh, that could probably be hilarious.
Oh, it would be. I'll make sure my bangs are straight.
I'm just gonna hop down. I'll let you three go at it. I'm just gonna be a spectator then.
You'll have to make it longer than an hour, though, Kenny.
Oh, Lord.
We need at least an hour 20 for the first set of giggles.
Yeah.
I hope you're not interested in a serious stream.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
not going to happen.
excuse me, Joey. Do you not watch our streams?
I do.
I say what?
We try. We really do try. We come out with a subject and it's gone after a minute, and it's just to the dirt we go.
And I
Absorbed
don't
by the
care.
Twilight
I
Zone.
mean, I just like it. I'm just there to laugh, you know? I'm okay with it. Oh, Griffin still loves me. Thank God. To weight off my shoulders. He's still talking to me. We're still good.
No, he said that in a way. He says, "I love you, Joey."
He did not.
Oh, he says,
I'm old enough to be his mother.
it's like this. I love you, Joey.
Who was this?
Griffin.
Griffin.
We're just
Hey,
kidding,
y'all,
Griffin.
what happened to CP?
Oh, we're talking
Outdoors?
love now. He's back, Joey. He's creeping again. There he is looking at you.
Creepy Griffin's back. Yeah.
Oh, he must still be working. He says he's fixing to head back in. He must still be working.
Yeah.
Later, Griffin. Good to see you, buddy.
Be
Bye,
careful,
Griffin.
buddy. Let's see how long it takes. I think it'll take another 10 seconds.
For
There
what?
it is. There's the smile. You got her, Tom.
I'm like, what are you going through?
He got down there
You must have
beside,
some real.
I'd say tumble dry right now.
he got down there beside Miles.
Well, actually, Miles looking at him. He probably looks upright to Miles
Tom,
right
I
now.
can almost see inside your nose.
Almost.
Oh, and the hair. Takes a lot of product, right?
It's the hairdo. Flock of seagulls.
I just got my hair did.
Got your hair did.
Terry, I'll be right back, buddy.
Hey,
I'll be
it's
right
getting
back.
it's
All right, buddy.
I woke up to snow today, so
So did I.
yeah, it's getting cold. Gotta let it grow out.
But it says it's gonna get warm tomorrow.
It's all right.
That's how you look after your
I'll let it grow. More
I was waiting for the
insulation.
cold snap to break. I'm gonna be shipping out some plants to some fish fam tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
You are?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. What are you shipping?
Ludwigia ovalis and red root floaters and probably some torsion valve.
My red root floater's not doing too well.
That's
neighbor.
cool.
No?
No. I
I
tried
just
it.
brought a 5-gallon bucket of it.
Terry,
what?
did you get any frog bait yet?
That's who I'm missing tonight. Anthony T's tank's supposed to be sending me some.
All right. Because I think I might have some that doesn't have duckweed on it. But
I
it
have solo frog bit.
Okay, because I was like, it doesn't have great roots because it's been in a goldfish tank. You know, they nibble at it.
Oh yeah, they'll eat all the
But
roots
it
off.
might be duckweed free. It might be. I
Not
can't
mine.
guarantee. It might not be snail free though.
Mine's got half-inch runners coming off of it.
Well, yours is better than mine, Swampy.
I know Anthony said his might have snails on it and might have duckweed.
That's pretty much the same boat I'm in. Might
Yeah.
have snails, might have duckweed.
Can't you take it though and just rinse it real good and it would help it a lot?
Wouldn't you think that would work?
Yeah, that's not how it works. Duckweed is
Yeah, that's
magical.
not how it works.
That's not how it works.
Duckweed is magical. You don't have any, and
Wow.
then one day you sneeze and you have duckweed.
Like I said, you get it in. There's a couple little frogs.
Every day they
So
double.
cute.
They double. Every day they double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
so
Yep.
cute at
You
first,
get one
got a
piece of
little
duckweed and
quarter
it doubles
of
in a day.
Sweet.
Next day, then you got 4. Then the next day you got 8.
I
It's
guess
like the
when it
trouble
comes
with
down
trouble.
to it, though, it really don't matter. Like I say, most people say they don't mind it. I know Hat Trick hates it.
Hat Trick, you
It's
got
not
chickens?
so bad until you get it
I
stuck in
don't
your
love.
hair.
No, I don't have chickens. I have goldfish, but even then, I just can't. You know,
Chickens love duckweed.
I'm not buying chickens just because I got duckweed.
Why not? That'd be awesome.
They poop in the aisleway. Well, my daughter would love me to buy her a silky chicken, and I said no. Yeah, you gotta
Silky
go out
chickens
and
are
sweep
so
the aisleway
pretty.
and do all the things. No.
It's hard to believe it grows that fast.
Yeah, it does.
Silkies are funny.
Well,
They
she just
are.
wants one so we can dye it pink and purple.
Believe it or not, if you pluck the silky, it's a black bird.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
I
Yes.
wouldn't have known that
That's
because I'm not getting one.
Oscars love duckweed. I'll just dump it in my Oscar tank then
I got
when I
duckweed.
overflow.
I got duckweed in my Oscar tank, and they don't seem to like it.
That'd be my problem.
It actually, it's reproducing.
If you get it, Terry, and you get after it and you don't let it get out of hand, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tanks I have it in, I just don't care because they're just breeder tanks and I just let it rip. And every once in a while, I just scoop the whole top off and throw it out. And then it just a week later comes back. But it is good for the fish. It's just a pain in
It'd
the
probably
butt.
help me on breeding my fish and everything because right
probably
now,
would.
Mike Fry
I
really
cannot
appreciate
breed
it.
no fish.
Yeah.
Compost it.
But I just, when I have to catch 100 guppies to take to the store and I'm fighting duckweed the whole time, that's when I'm not happy.
You probably look like Swamp Thing when you were done.
I do. And then
Here, I'm here to sell some guppies.
Oh, here it is. I hear the giggle.
and you go
I
to the
hear
store
giggle.
and you're like, "Sorry, duckweed,"
She goes to sell her guppies, and I think she's Swamp Thing. They're just like, shoot it.
I'll take a picture of my arm next time I'm messing in the duckweed tank.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Oh, Lord.
It's just like when you're catching frogs in the pond. It's that
But you said your redwood floaters aren't doing good, neighbor?
No.
What tank you got them in?
I actually split some of it the other day and put it into a different tank.
Because how I was keeping mine was under a really high light with iron doses, like I wrote on the bag.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
Like I said, I just threw out a 5-gallon bucket of redwood floaters because I didn't know what to do with them all.
Really?
And that was just from my 30-gallon tank.
I should buy
Well, I
some
just put them.
cookies.
I just put them in a 30. So
Yeah. No water movement, right? They don't like any water flow.
they
Is
got a
that the
little bit of
problem?
movement, but I have sponge filter. I can't help it.
Yeah. That's why I was containing mine in a ring in the corner where there wasn't any flow. They did really well over there.
Okay, guys, I would recommend getting some popcorn now.
I'm like, what is he doing?
I was trying to go to the penthouse. Right? I was trying to go to the penthouse.
Yeah.
Doing the wave.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing. We're just being stupid.
Don't forget, raise your hand. Hello, everybody. That was nice.
Catfish said he's lost sound.
Oh, is that
Terry,
what's
you're
going on?
muted.
Can anybody hear me or hear each
Yeah.
other? I've lost my
We can
sound.
now.
We can hear you. Can you not hear us?
Can you
I
hear
guess
us?
they can't hear us.
I guess not. Okay, now's the time
might-
to say anything you want.
He might have to go back out and come back in.
You muted yourself, Terry.
But I mean, what did he do for a second? We heard him.
You muted yourself, man.
Bro, what?
You know, the one thing I can't help but to think there, though, that was pretty rude, Miles.
What did I do, man?
Trying to teabag poor Roxy on a stream. I can't believe it.
What the heck?
I didn't have to, man.
Joey, am I lying? He's sitting there with his ass up in the air. I'm like, what are you doing? God, that's rude, Miles. Miles, that's just absolutely atrocious.
How rude!
I spin you round and round like a top. Look at guys. I spin you. Now, Joey, I know you remember that video. Does that not look like it? Remember the video? I'll spin you round and round like a top. And then you're supposed to go.
It's I can mute it and unmute it, and it won't do nothing.
You're good.
Yeah, but he can't hear us.
Oh.
What?
I'm like, I can hear him.
Well, guys, I've come to that hour where I think I need to go feed some fish.
I need to feed fish and pretend to get some beauty sleep.
If I can go to another,
Terry, I'll see you later, buddy. If you can't hear me,
another channel.
hold on, I'm gonna do like we did. Whose stream was that where we were doing the sign language? I can't remember the other.
I
day.
don't know.
Other fish, maybe?
Somebody's we had to use sign language the other night. So, all right, guys, we'll catch you soon.
Bye, Kenny. Be safe.
I guess I'm gonna have to do that, y'all. I'm listening to it off my YouTube long as y'all can hear me.
Terry, why don't you leave and
Can
come
y'all hear
back
me?
in? We can hear you.
We can still hear you, Terry. Why don't you just
I can hear you.
I'm gonna start calling you Boromir,
leave
Tom.
studio,
What's that?
I'm gonna call you Boromir.
I'll try that.
Get that.
but don't end the studio.
Why is that?
The beard.
Oh, the beard.
Like on the bottom, it's gonna say leave
That's
studio.
short.
Or you can
I just wonder, Roxy, what he does in
exit out
between
of the
turning that camera on
project.
and on.
I think he's just walking around the house aimlessly.
Okay. And then I just
Everybody
cannot
be on
hear
their best
Miles. Can you
behavior.
hear him?
I can't walk.
I can hear you.
Can't walk. Roxanne, can you hear Miles?
I
you
can
me?
hear him, yes.
Yes.
See, I can't.
What?
But he mumbles a lot.
Oh, what about tough about?
Okay. So
He's also
I don't-
doing the Lilo and Stitch voice, like for 2 days now.
for 2 days.
I'm not even kidding. Like it's been 2 days.
It's more like meatloaf. Meatloaf meets meatloaf. Meatloaf meets Stitch.
I can't tell what he's saying, Roxy.
I can't either. I
Okay.
really can't.
He's speaking English.
I'm just thinking I'm getting really old because I.
How's
You're
that?
Uh,
not. Like, I just gave up
Can
trying to
hear you, Terry.
interpret. That's why I was just like, I can't understand you anymore. It hurts my head.
I was blowing it up fun.
We
So
lost
the highlight
Anakin
of my
now,
day
hadn't we?
today is I got
Okay,
my
well, Kenny
Baker
said good night.
Creeks
He had to feed his fish. He said good
seed
night, but I think you
catalog.
didn't
Oh,
hear
all
him.
right. I don't know what went wrong there, but I lost all my sound. And
It's just a StreamYard glitch. It happens to people
Yeah.
sometimes.
all right, awesome, Scott. Appreciate it.
Say what?
Kenny say good night.
I appreciate Kenny
Good
being
night,
with us
Kenny.
tonight.
Kenny's got that song stuck in my head now.
I know, I'm
You
singing it
spin
too.
me right round, baby, right round. Yeah, that one.
Like a record, baby.
Who sung that?
You know why he did it, right?
I don't remember who sang it.
I can visualize them, but I don't know their names.
Yeah, I can too.
Visualize.
Band from the 90s, right?
80s.
Was it late 80s? No, it was 80s, 90s.
He wore a lot of makeup.
I'd
like
describe
most
about
80s.
all of them back then.
George comes to mind.
Yes, yes, I think, no. Was
I
it
don't think
him?
it was Boy George. No.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I was only
Let's not
born in
forget-
85, so I don't
We're
remember
gonna
the
have to
80s that
Google
well.
it and find out,
Like,
man. What's the name
Yeah,
of the
let's
song?
not forget Devo. That was a good one.
Like, my memories start from like 90 on.
Well, Roxanne, I have a son born in 86 and a daughter in 88.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. So just about your age.
Food out.
So you could be my mom.
I could be your mom.
Carver family was born in '84, and Coach Clay was born in '91.
Carver's older than me? I would have never thought that.
Drink your aquarium glove. You can see.
Miles, I think these guys in the lower level, I don't know what they're doing.
I think Miles has a camera issue.
Yeah.
I just got some kind of
You
issue.
think that's it?
Are you sure?
That's it. That's the whole.
There's nothing on the shore.
Oh boy.
Swampy might be trying to chase the cow out the house again.
We've had a cow in the house once too.
I'm not gonna lie, it was stinking cute. He just pans over and there's just a cow standing there.
Yeah, I turned the camera
Kenny,
around.
appreciate
He's
you,
like
buddy.
in my living room.
Yeah.
I loved it.
When I was in high school, we'd all been out one night, came home late, and I started up over the porch first, and the door to the living room was open, which was weird. And so I started to go through the doorway, and all of a sudden I could just see a little bit of a white haze sort of in front of me, almost like a ghost, but not really. But this weird white haze. And I just was, finally I'm like, Dad, there's something in here. He comes up over the porch. Well, it was a cow, one of our cows. She'd gotten out, and she hated the dogs. So the dogs must have run for the house and hit the door. They went in. She chased them in. She had taken all the furniture in the living room, pushed it completely to the side of the room. And all I could think of was my fish tank. I'm like, is my fish tank going to be smashed on the floor? And it wasn't. I don't know how it wasn't. But she'd been chasing them for hours.
Wow.
She didn't go to the bathroom in there, though. That was good. But
that would have been kind of like a bull in a china shop, except a cow in a bathroom.
It was exactly that. And she was so mad and chasing those dogs. It was just the weirdest thing to stand in that door. It's like, there's something in here. You know?
I can imagine.
Yeah. But my fish tank was okay. I think she pushed a couch or something up against it. So I don't know how it survived. Would have been a nice mess.
But your parents loved that.
They they were really good about a lot of weird things. Like I said, we used to bring the horses in the living room, the family room. We just prayed them up in and feed them crackers and bread and whatever we had. And then we had the kitchen window. They knew to knock. They'd come up and slam the side of the house, and we'd open the window, and they'd put their heads through, and we'd feed them.
My cow came in my living room,
Yeah.
and he like laid down.
Make himself home.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of
It's like
my
it's
living
warm
room
in
floor,
here.
he laid down.
They just like snacks, you know. I get it.
Just looking for the
understand
cookies.
Oh my God! All right, what time is it, kids?
He's a bat, Priscilla.
A what? A bat?
Priscilla said, "Why is Swampy hanging up the ceiling?"
There's a message.
Yeah, he's a bat.
These guys are upside down.
He's really a vampire.
Really, I don't sleep. I don't sleep at night.
I bet you don't hang it from the ceiling like that.
I've been working third shift for the past 10 years or so.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah, used to being up. Well, I probably should drop down, Terry, because I've still got,
Well, like I say, we've been streaming. I didn't think I'd stream this long, 2 hours and 41 minutes. So it's been a great
Giggles
stream.
carry you a long time.
But
that's right.
like I say, I probably shouldn't push my luck myself, and I got to get up and take her to work in the morning. So
Yeah, and you got to do all that schooling.
well, tomorrow I don't have school because Carver family's off, and so he gets to deal with them tomorrow.
There you go. You got a day off. You got to
So-
get out of jail free card.
So like I say, I can ease my brain a little bit in the morning.
Well, that'll be good. You guys
But
stream
I
first
appreciate y'all coming up here, man. I wouldn't never been able to done it without all y'all. Like
Thank
say,
you for having us, Terry.
Well, yeah,
y'all
thanks
make
for
it easy.
inviting us up. It's fun.
Hey, I enjoy it, man. That's like I say, I've been feeling bad, but I've been missing everybody, so I'm glad I made it in.
Me too.
We've been missing you too.
Mains, if I can, I'll try jumping in the morning.
Okay.
But yeah, like I say, I miss all y'all, man, and I just want to apologize because I ain't been around
Well, we were missing you because we were all like, "Where you been?"
yeah, like I say, I've just I popped in a couple, but man, I just like I say, it's hard to describe, but I don't know.
I'm
if
never
it's,
doing those things again.
I don't know what's causing it, if it's weather going on or what, but
Yeah.
I've just been.
I hope you get it figured out. So.
Yeah, I hope I get it straightened out. But
Yeah,
I
I really
appreciate
do hope-
y'all. It's been an awesome stream.
It
I
has. I don't think
appreciate-
it made any sense, but we had fun.
Hey, I love it.
Yeah. We can watch
Hey.
it back. It ain't gonna make a lick of sense, but we had fun doing it.
I love it, and I appreciate Jess being up with us and everybody who's been in the stream. I love everybody, and y'all don't know how much it means to me.
Well,
Y'all
we're happy
made my
to be here. We
birthday,
love you
man.
too.
It was an awesome birthday, and I appreciate everybody.
We love you, Terry. We really, really do.
Well, next time you come up and keep your face on the screen, Foxy.
I'll pull my bangs up next time.
I won't. I won't bug you
I'll
back.
give you all 5 of my 5 head.
Roxanne, I
Wow.
got a four finger.
Yeah, I got a 5 head. At least 5, maybe 6.
I appreciate you coming up, though,
That's why
Foxy.
we get along.
Miles, buddy.
Love you,
Kenny,
Terry.
everybody, man. Everybody, if I missed anybody tonight, I apologize, but I appreciate every one of you. And I'll be trying to get in some streams this week, hopefully.
Well, that'd be good. I'm gonna say bye, Roxanne. Bye, Miles. Bye,
Bye,
Terry.
Joey. Bye, Miles. Bye,
Love
Terry.
all y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See y'all.
Greetings.